Lincoln, right side to Pester. Step behind the arc, right side for three. Got another one. What a start for MFL Marmac. 3 threes here. They lead 11-0, 3 minutes in. Lightfoot drives into the lane, uses the right hand. The layup, it is up. It is in. Foul, count the basket. And the Bulldogs clicking on offense. 34-13. Corlett, entry pass down to Hansen. Shot from the left block. It's up and in. High post to low post. Start the moving clock with 5:08 left here in the third. The Bulldogs lead 57-21. Right side to Pester, back to Corlett. Corlett drives in, takes a tough 8-foot leaner at the buzzer. Got it. And the Bulldogs in control and on their way to rolling to a victory in this one. They lead 67-26 as we go to the fourth. The Bulldogs raced out to a 15-0 lead and never threatened. 35-point rule went in effect in the third quarter, and they win by a final score of 78-44. The best high school basketball is on KCTN FM 100.
Northern Country Co-op and Viafield are now Nexus Cooperative, your full-service ag partner supplying all your agronomy, energy, feed, grain, and lumber needs. Our highly knowledgeable and experienced team utilizes the latest technology in feed manufacturing, agronomy services, precision ag, plant and animal nutrition, energy products, and grain marketing to keep our customers ahead of the rest. Stop in today at any of our 26 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota, or visit us online at nexus.coop.
It's an Upper Iowa Conference boys basketball matchup tonight on KCTN. In our featured matchup, Postville takes on North Fayette Valley. The Pirates are in a tough stretch of games, but now healthy, they feel like they are finally turning the corner. For North Fayette Valley, the Tiger Hawks coming off their best performance of the season. They look now to make it 2 in a row. The varsity matchup with Postville and North Fayette Valley. The Chalk Talk for our boys game coming up next on KCTN FM 100.
This is Dr. Jessica Wilkie, along with Dr. Foey, Dr. Bruner, and our staff here at Family Dentistry Associates of Monona. We are honored to sponsor winter sports and activities for the area schools. We're here to help keep those smiles healthy by providing all areas of general dentistry for children and adults, including same-day crowns, Invisalign, dentures, and implants. We thank our patients for their loyalty for the last 40 years and welcome new patients to join our dental family. Call us at 563-539-4651.
Stronger, farther, faster. It all starts with good nutrition. Clayton County Farm Bureau is proud of our livestock farmers who provide high-quality protein needed to fuel our young athletes. The ultimate pre- and post-game fuel-up can be found in meat and dairy foods grown right here. Meat and dairy are natural sources of essential vitamins that support health, energy, and performance. We know our student athletes are the real deal, and Iowa's livestock farmers are committed to helping them reach their goals. To learn more, visit realfarmersrealfoodrealmeat.com.
When I started out in the car business, my dad gave me some good advice. Hi, it's Ford.
Pirate Tiger Hawk basketball is brought to you in part by Bank First in West Union, helping you save time and money. Member FDIC, Gunderson Palmer Lutheran Hospital and Clinics, Rockaway Appliance and TV, the home of quality service with the lowest price guaranteed in Prairie du Chien, Waukon, Decorah, and Viroqua. Elkader Chiropractic Center, Dr. Jamie Hammersland, Innovative Ag Services in Elkader, Monona, and Waukon, Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa, and Bruins and James Insurance, your Grinnell Mutual agent in Monona.
When I started out in the car business, my dad gave me some good advice. Hi, it's Forrest Brown with the Brown's family of dealerships. What my dad told me is when you sell someone their first car, you need a good sales department. But if you expect to sell them their second, third, and fourth car, you better have a great service department. Visit any one of the Brown's family of dealerships in Guttenberg, Elkader, West Branch, or Victory Ford in Dyersville and find out why Brown's is your hometown dealer, no matter where your hometown may be.
We begin the Chalk Talk for our varsity game. We're joined by Postville boys basketball coach Andy Deering. Coach, your team dropping that decision to MFL Marmac on Tuesday night, 78-44. Tell me about that game.
We were that game. We were happy to have Alexander was back for minimal minutes, and for him to be back is a huge role as obviously a leader and a leading scorer for us. So happy to have him back a little bit. Obviously our points went up. Just still not the game that we wanted to play, in that moment, but it is what it is, and we're gonna grow from it. It's there's positives that we worked on or talked about, I guess, and and then we worked on the stuff we could do better, as far as pressure wise and stuff. But they're scoring well right now, so for them to put up that number against us, I guess that's I kind of anticipated a little bit of that, but also I thought we'd do a little bit better job on defense, and definitely rebounding was a key role.
All right, now let's talk about starting a lineup for your team tonight.
Tonight we're going to start with Alexander Martinez, Alfredo Ortiz, Cedric Navarro, Zaid Brock, and Micah Minicue.
And some of the kids off the bench for you there.
Coming off the bench will be Dalen Knudsen. He's doing a nice job for us. Colin Russell, Alan Sariaco, who had been starting, but we just kind of shuffled some stuff around, and then Eldon Young will come off and give us solid minutes too. All
right, turning our attention to North Fayette Valley, what do you know about the Tigerhawks?
They're, in my opinion, they're very similar to MFL. We're going to have to, with Alexander back, will help. We're going to have to do things on our end is the biggest thing, is what I'm preaching to them. It's the second chance opportunities we got to eliminate and make sure we're knocking down our shots when we have the opportunity.
All right, some of the other keys in the ball game for your team.
For us, it's keeping our game in check, I guess, and playing at our speed. And also, we want to push the ball, and that's what we should be doing. We've kind of laxed on that a little bit, and I think the kids saw it last night in practice. We worked on that, pushing our tempo a little bit, because that's what we need to do as a team, just because of our height and stuff like that. So we need to push the ball up the floor and control the tempo.
All right, Coach, good luck to you in the ball game. We look forward to talking to you afterwards.
Yep, thanks, Dan.
Yes, Postville basketball coach Andy Deering on his Pirate program. The Chalk Talk continues after this.
At Freedom Bank, we're proud to cheer on the hometown athletes who give it their all. You'll see us in the stands, on the sidelines, and throughout our communities, supporting the players, coaches, and families who make Northeast Iowa a great place to call home. Whether it's on the field or in your financial life, we're here to help you reach your goals. Visit us in Elkader, Monona, Postville, or Waukon and experience the difference of a 100% employee-owned community bank. Freedom Bank. We empower success.
This is Chris Holbert, General Manager of Hall Robertson Incorporated in Postville. We would like to wish the area student athletes both a safe and successful sports season. We have been a community-based company since 1864, servicing and supporting the area ag industry with products necessary for daily success. We look forward to continuing to serve and support both the ag industry and high school athletes in our surrounding communities. Thank you and good luck from the families at Hall Robertson.
The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union are proud sponsors of high school sports. We are committed to bringing our patients the highest level of total eye care with detailed one-on-one attention. Our offices offer the newest technology and equipment with a professional team of experienced staff that is committed to you. Call us today for your next total eye care appointment. The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union supports all of our local athletes taking the field or court this season.
Top Gun Customs knows that the insurance company wants you to do all the work for them. They want you to download the app, take the pictures, upload them, then they want you to accept the paltry check they think will repair your vehicle. No, no, no. Top Gun writes an accurate estimate, takes the photos, and explains the repair process to you. Let Bob and the guys take all the worries out of your repairs. Call Bob or Nancy at 563-964-9899 at Top Gun to schedule your repair today.
Pirate Tigerhawk Basketball is brought to you in part by Postville Veterinary Clinic, Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic. Check out career opportunities at GuttenbergHospital.org. Rivals Inc. Custom Gear, Screen Printing, Embroidery, and online shopping at RivalsInc.com. Furniture Showcase in Allwine, Lighting Showroom, Flooring, Furniture, and Window Treatments. Bacon Concrete in Postville. Car Auto Group online at KARAutogroup.com. And Fisk Farm and Home in Monona, Cresco, and Decorah. We continue the Chalk Talk for our boys game. We're joined by North Fayette Valley boys basketball coach Matt Cranbeer. Coach, your team now 4-8, 2-7 in the conference. Handled West Central Tuesday night, 74-39. Tell me about that game.
Yeah, I thought we got off to a great start in that game. It's kind of a key to us is trying to get out of the gate early. It's not like we got off to a huge run, but being up 16-8 after that first quarter kind of relaxed us a little bit. In the second and third quarters, we got the ball inside, played with pace. I think in the third quarter there, and we're at 35-22 at the end of the half. And in the third quarter, we put 25-3 run on them and was up 35 going into the fourth and got some guys in there in the fourth quarter, but did a lot of really good things, season high in assists, season high in points, season low in turnovers, so it was a really good night for us.
All right, let's go through starting lineup for your team in tonight's ball game.
Yeah, we're going to go with Jordan O'Conis, Drew Stolka, Blake Everett, Kendrick White, and Hayden Thompson.
And some of the kids off the bench for you then.
Yeah, we're going to bring Cole Mosier off the bench tonight. He tweaked his ankle against West Central and didn't finish that game, so we're going to let him go through warm-ups and kind of see how that goes. Hopefully he'll be in there tonight. Other guys off the bench are Brody Schaefer, Braden Keeker, and Dane Weimer.
All right, turning our attention now to Postville. What do you know about the Pirates?
Well, I know, they've been in a ton of games this year. They've kind of been like us. They've been in games and had stretches of games where they haven't been able to score or had the turnover bug, and so the scores don't indicate kind of like the type of competitiveness that they brought this year. Case in point, I think a week ago they were ahead of Clayton Ridge by 16. I believe you guys covered that game in the fourth quarter, and just couldn't finish the deal. So they're very capable. They're going to play hard. They move the ball. They're not afraid to shoot the ball from the outside. And they're going to change things up defensively. I anticipate a 2-3 zone tonight from them to start, but they played some man, some half-court trap, so we could see a lot of different looks from them defensively.
All right, keys in the ball game for North Fayette Valley. What do you have to do then?
Well, I think we got to, first and foremost, got to get the ball inside, and whether that means getting it inside to Hayden and Kendrick or having Jordan driving in the lane and making plays that way. But we have an advantage inside, and I think that's where we need to start with. And part of that will be playing with pace, getting the ball up the sideline to try and get an early advantage. We got to be connected on both ends. They move the ball well defensively. They attack the basket, so we got to stay in front of them. And then, if you were to interview my guys and ask them what the number one key is for us, it's turnovers. We need to take care of the ball.
All right, Coach, good luck to you in the ball game. We look forward to talking to you afterwards.
Thanks, Dan.
You betcha. NFV basketball coach Matt Cranbeer and his Tiger Hawk program. Chalk Talk continues after this. Hey, sports fans, take a time out to call Garms Financial Services for all your insurance needs. Whether you need auto, home, farm, health, crop, or business insurance, Garms Financial Services and Grinnell Mutual has you covered. You'll receive quality protection, expert advice, and local friendly service. Owner Brian Bugenhagen, along with his staff, look forward to serving all your insurance needs. Call them today for a free competitive quote. Garms Financial Services, located in Elkader and now also in Monona, your trusted choice agency.
Choose skilled care to recover from your surgery or illness. Grace Bowman of Eitzen did, and she states, when I came into the hospital following surgery in La Crosse, the first thing I noticed was it seems like family. The whole unit was welcoming, kind, caring, and glad I was there. I felt peaceful, and with their help I knew that I would get back home again, which I did just 2 weeks later. The entire staff was encouraging and always gave the extra mile. Wherever you are, remember to ask for skilled care.
Exceptional caring people, Veterans Memorial.
Being good at life means getting your finances in order so you can focus on the moments that matter most. With over 175 years of experience, New York Life Insurance Company offers insurance and financial solutions you can benefit from while you're, living. For trusted guidance, contact your local agents, Andrew Reimer or Troy Springer with your Vision Financial Group, proudly located and serving the beautiful Guttenberg community. Call Andy or Troy at 563-252-2471. Start planning today for peace of mind tomorrow. Your Vision Financial Group is not owned or operated by New York Life.
Inspiring changes to a happier, healthier you is what we do at Clayton Drug. We are committed to helping you achieve the highest quality of life possible. We are a full-service pharmacy offering services such as med packing to your home or mail delivery and online prescription refill. We also offer a cash pricing program on name brand and generic prescriptions. Call 563-245-2530 to find out more. Clayton Drug, connecting the communities of Elkader, Strawberry Point, and Sumner to serve us all in between.
Hi, this is Cody from Torkelson Motors in Elgin and Waukon. At Torkelson Motors, we believe that student involvement in activities is a great way to help grow our communities, and we are proud to help sponsor this game for your enjoyment. We've been serving Northeast Iowa since 1926 and appreciate the business that our customers have given us and the support they provide to our area schools and communities. So the next time you're in need of a new or used vehicle or a repair, stop into Torkelson Motors. We've been selling cars the old-fashioned way with a friendly smile and a handshake right here next door in Elgin and Walk On.
Pirate Tiger Hawk Basketball is brought to you in part by the Lowena Savings Bank, member FDIC, Clayton County Recycling in Monona, Culligan Water Conditioning in Elkader, Myers Auto Service in Monona, TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont, and by Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door. Good evening once again, everybody. How you doing? Dan Barons along with Coach Aaron Hammond. We welcome you to West Union Upper Iowa Conference boys basketball tonight here on KCTN. It is Postville and North Fayette Valley. Both these teams that have struggled early, though the Tiger Hawks are in the midst of a pretty solid week right now.
Yeah, they're improving. You know, we've seen them at their best. We've seen them at their worst. We're just kind of all over the place, and I think that's just kind of a storyline for their season. But getting better as the season progresses, which is always what you want.
We saw Postville on Tuesday night in that loss to MFL Marmac. The good news is Xander Martinez back a full go in this ball game tonight. This is a team that actually lost by 1 point to Clayton Ridge without Martinez, so they really feel like that was their best game. Now they like to see it put together with everybody involved.
Yeah, they want everybody, part of this, and, they're not afraid to run with teams. They're not afraid to shoot the ball, and Martinez obviously averaging about 17 points, 4 rebounds. They want him on the court.
And it's a team that scores 35 points on average. He has half of them. Meanwhile, for North Fayette Valley, Jordan O'Conis, the senior, leads them offensively, getting strong years as well from Kendrick White, a junior, Hayden Thompson, a junior, also moving into the starting lineup.
Thompson's averaging about 9 points, 9 rebounds, shoots the three-pointer for a tall man pretty well, so they like to see him keep himself in the ball game, stay out of foul trouble, and be able to help them.
The thing is for North Fayette Valley, again, O'Conis scoring at about 15 points a ball game, but the big thing for NFV has been those offensive droughts that they've had. Let's go courtside. I believe we're ready to go here with our starting lamps in just a bit, but first off, it is Cancer Night. Let's go ahead and take a courtside there. Deb Mott running the camera, or the, microphone down there for us. And they're going to stop the clock here. We're going to turn things over now for an announcement with Cancer Nights.
And
some students from North Fayette Valley here ready to go.
Jordan O'Conis is going to take over for us.
Excellent.
Go ahead, Jordan, whenever you're ready. I think everybody's
they want to get everybody lined up here is what they want to do.
Yeah, if you're not watching in on the camera with us, lots of colors of T-shirts on the North Fayette Valley side. Lots of pinks and purples and blacks on the Postville side.
The coach is wearing that tonight as well, so it's a casual look tonight, and what they're doing is spreading everybody out here across the entire gymnasium. Postville on one side, North Fayette Valley on the other.
They're trying to fill all the way around the gym, so
stretching out the best they can.
Yeah, absolutely.
We have Dan Hovden leading one end there along with Andy Deering. Dan Hovden, the assistant basketball coach for North Fayette Valley, and of course Andy Deering, the head coach for Postville. So Jordan O'Conis, make sure that everybody is set. And I believe we are now ready to go with the announcements. All right, our microphone actually is not on at the scores table, so we're unable to bring that to you here.
We're sorry that we're not able to bring it, but they're gonna take a moment of silence here.
We'll take a break.
Alameda Clayton Electric provides more than energy. They also provide tips to help keep you safe. Use portable space heaters safely. The safest types have switches that turn the heater off if it's knocked over. Keep portable heaters away from papers, bedding, draperies, and other combustible materials to prevent fires, and keep them away from water to prevent electric shock. Never leave a space heater unattended or leave children alone in a room with a space heater. Your electric cooperative cares about keeping you safe. That's the power of human connections. Alameda Clayton Electric Cooperative, your touchstone energy cooperative.
When making up a to-do list, don't forget to include servicing your car at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Your car should have the best care, and Edie's will make sure of it. Stop in or call 964-2186 to make an appointment. Tires worn out? Well, Edie's can replace them. Need a tow? Call Edie's at 964-2186. Kay, Lynn, and Todd invite you to stop by and fill your car's tank with fuel at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Edie's open 7 a.m. Mondays through Saturdays.
All right, we've got things turned on. Let's go to Deb Mott now. And we're ready for the starting lineups now for our boys game. Sorry we missed that, but a good job by Jordan O'Conus. And again, for the YouTube lineup, we'll talk about what they saw here in just a bit. Let's go courtside.
Matchup featuring the visiting Postville Pirates and your very own North Fayette Valley Tigerhawks. Our officials for this evening are Jerry Kelcher, Jeff Niehaus, and Rodney Varner. Please do your part in helping us practice good sportsmanship at all times and support these officials. And now let's meet the starting lineups. First for the Pirates, junior number 0, Micah Minacue. Senior number 2, Xander Martinez. Sophomore number 10, Zaid Brock. Senior number 11, Alfredo Ortiz. And junior number 12, Cedric Navarro. Postville is head coached by Andy Deering and assisted by Eli Nessa and Jaime Ramos. And now for your North Fayette Valley Tigerhawks, a 5'10" junior guard from Wadena, Iowa, number 1, Drew Stoka. A 6-foot junior guard from Elgin, number 2, Blake Everett. A 5'10" senior guard from West Union, number 3, Jordan O'Conus. A 6'3" junior forward from West Union, number 22, Kendrick White. And a 6'7" junior center from Fayette, Iowa, number 24, Hayden Thompson. The Tigerhawks are head coached by Matt Cranbeer and assisted by Dan Hovden, Brent Keeker, and Luke Biedekofer.
And again, there are your starting lineups. Aaron was raised in National, Iowa. My old man in Freilich. Not necessarily Fayette County, but close enough. Back with the opening action coming up next.
Alpine Communications believes connected communities become thriving communities. We are the local telephone company that became a 21st century communications provider. Alpine provides internet, television, cellular security, and telephone too. We promise personal, timely, reliable service from people who live here. When you choose us, we all thrive. Connect with Alpine Communications today. Click alpinecom.net or call 563-245-4000.
Strawberry Building Supply offers all your building materials for residential and commercial projects. Whether you're building from the ground up, remodeling your home, or a weekend project, we have the materials you'll need. We are an authorized Milwaukee dealer for all your Milwaukee tools. Strawberry Building Supply also has everything you'll need for your pets and livestock. Stop into Strawberry Building Supply today at 413 West Mission Street, Strawberry Point, or call 563-933-4579.
Pirate Tigerhawk Basketball is brought to you in part by Farmers Savings Bank of Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, Elgin, and Wadena. Member FDIC. LTI & Sons Water Conditioning, your Connecticut dealer in Postville. Meyer Collision and Service Center in Guttenberg and Elkader. Dean Family Chiropractic in Claremont. Ground Logs and Lumber in Elkader. Timber is a crop, harvest wisely. St. Olaf Ag Sales and Service. T&K Cahoon, your Napa dealer in Monona. And Nick's Excavating and Kane Construction in Farmersburg. And there you have it, starting lineups ready to go with our opening action. Tigerhawks, the home team tonight, white bottoms and tops. Tigerhawks there across the jersey in that Carolina blue. They have the blue and black trim down the shorts. Postville wearing their away black bottoms and tops. Postville there in white, the red trim. They've got the red shoulders. And we're ready to go with this matchup tonight. Now, we mentioned this with Postville the other night, same thing. They're going to be at a size disadvantage. That's kind of the norm for the Pirates this year.
Yeah, rebounds, second chance points are going to be huge. Ball security, they got to shoot when they're open.
So it will be Thompson at 6'7" to jump it up for North Fayette Valley, and you have Martinez to jump it up for Postville, and he's about 6'1", 6'2". We'll go 6'1", probably closer to.
That's pretty helpful there. That's giving him a lot.
Okay, so we're ready to go. Tip is in the air, easily won by Thompson into the backcourt, and this game is underway. Postville will come out here and playing 1-3-1 to start. Left side with the basketball, it is again Stoka. Stoka gets it left wing area to O'Conus. O'Conus goes down low, throws it over top. White on the block. Inside, saves it, goes in the corner. Everett right left corner for three. Shot is no good. Thompson tips out the rebound. Oconus spins in the lane, stumbles to the court, flips it up, and somehow it falls through. An acrobatic move by Oconus puts the Tigerhawks on the board first.
That was a tough shot in the lane by Oconus, that's for sure.
Brock in the offensive end works it left side here now with Ortiz. Top of the key, it is once again running the basketball right side. Martinez to Navarro. Navarro drives in, shot blocked by Thompson. By the way, Navarro was one that actually jumped for Postville. Meanwhile, back in the offensive end, it is Oconus in the lane to White off the right block. Back to Oconus, baseline to Everett. Right, nice touch pass. White gets it on the block, spins left side off the back of the rim. Thompson came over the back that time. He was actually boxed out there by Martinez. Tipped it over his back, but reached over top. The first whistle against the Tigerhawks a minute in.
And those are the kind of fouls that sometimes Hayden Thompson gets himself in trouble with and gets himself on the bench and needs to play a little cleaner, not to reach over the top there.
North Fayette Valley, by the way, will pick up Postville here in full court man-to-man defense. And across the timeline offensively is Martinez. Martinez goes off a pick, but again, the Tigerhawks able to cover it. Navarro drives in, gets by Thompson. The shot blocked from behind by Thompson, but there's a foul, and this may be on Thompson from behind, and if that's the case, that will be two quick fouls, and the foul is actually on, let's see, it is going to be on number two.
That's on Everett. Yeah.
So they were getting Keeker off the bench, and Braden Keeker, fearing that it was on Thompson, and Thompson easily could have been called for that foul.
He could have been. They were both right there.
Free throw by Navarro. It is good. Pirates are on the board. Postville is a team only averaging 35 points a ball game, but North Fayette Valley at about 49 points a ball game. So neither one of these teams are, going to run this game into the 60s or 70s. Navarro's second free throw, it is no good. Rebound comes back to the free throw line, picked up by Stolka. Stolka to Everett now. Everett back over to Stolka, left side to Oconus. In the lane to White on the left block. Nice feedback to Thompson initially, but read by Brock, who jumps the passing lane. Right side to Martinez, drives in, double pump layup, it's up and in as he crashes to the floor. Postville, the early lead at 3-2.
We had a couple really good point guards for these two teams. A good matchup to see how they both handle this half-court offense.
Everett to Oconus. Oconus right side to Everett. Has a lane to the basket. Wraparound pass. Left side. Stolka left wing for three. Shot no good, but Thompson outskies everybody. Gets the rebound. Loses it, but saves it back to Everett. And the Tigerhawks will continue the possession. Oconus against the 1-3-1. Stolka baseline to White. Deep left corner. Stolka, high post to Thompson. Thompson, right side to, again, Oconus. Deep three, step behind the arc, right side, no good. Everett, the offensive rebound, put back, Annie over. It is no good, but White reads it well, gets the rebound and gets the putback, and a quick timeout taken by the Pirates. They have the early lead at 4-3, 5:45 to go in our opening act.
Central State Bank provides a complete line of lending services to help you get the best out of life. From home mortgages and equity loans to vehicle and personal loans. We have expert lending professionals who will work with you to provide options to address your needs. At Central State Bank, you won't deal with a branch or department. You'll deal with a banker who is dedicated to you. Central State Bank, member FDIC.
We're just underway. 5:45 to go in our opening quarter. Again, our score, 4-3. And Coach Cranbeer is one of those coaches that usually hangs on to his timeouts, but decided to take a timeout here early.
Yeah, something that he didn't like, wanted to fine-tune it, just a 30-second timeout, but here's some full-court man-to-man pressure out of the Tigerhawks.
Yeah, that's what they started the ball game with. They continue in that, and across the timeline into the offensive end is Ortiz for Postville. Ortiz to Martinez. He's guarded by White. Keep an eye on that matchup tonight. Martinez drives in, takes the shot, altered by White. It is no good. Good straight-up defense, and Thompson gets the rebound. Back is Oconus in the offensive end. Right side to White. Open to the baseline for a second. Decided to bring it back over right side to Everett. And we'll work it here with Oconus. Left side, Stolka, baseline to Thompson. Spins, gets to the lane, shot. It is up and in. As trying to block it, there was Minikue. Minikue comes up a bit hobbling, but a nice move by Thompson gives them a 6-3 lead. In the offensive end, spinning and driving in there is Minikue. Banks the shot long, but the offensive rebound by Navarro. His putback slides over the rim off the left side. 6-5, the pace we kind of expected with these two teams.
Yeah, both teams feeling each other out here, trying to figure out what they want to do. Nothing urgent, but still trying to figure out that offense.
High post, it is Thompson in the lane to White. Knocked to the floor, and I think they're going to call a pushing foul there. That would be on Martinez, and Martinez gives a tip of the back there to White, and that is the first whistle against the Pirates. First substitution of the night, Minikue checks out, and Colin Russell comes into the ballgame, a sophomore for the Pirates. And off the left side of the basket, it will be Stolka taking it inbounds. Stolka in the corner to Everett. Back to Thompson on the block. Again, he leans in. The shot, it is no good. Good straight-up defense there. Actually challenged by Ortiz. On the bottom of that 1-3-1, left it short. And here back into the offensive end is Martinez. Martinez takes a step left side, open for three. It's off the back of the rim. Got a little spacing there. Rebound by Everett. Goes off the foot of Brock. Out of bounds in front of the North Fayette Valley student section. And it will go to the Tiger Hawks. I would say a decent crowd tonight. North Fayette Valley side, a little more than 3/4 full. That's good to see. Postville side, I'd say we're
maybe half.
Yeah, maybe half. But again, weather playing into that tonight.
A little bit. Not having a varsity girls game, maybe a few less people, but still a decent crowd.
And left side, Oconus. Oconus to the free throw line, right side, and that is into the game. In once again for North Fayette Valley in Brody Schaefer. Meanwhile, Schaefer has it in the deep right corner, drives into the lane, falling down, takes up the shot. He was out of control. Shot is short. Russell, the rebound for Postville. Back ahead of the pack. Navarro drives in, shot blocked by Thompson, and the ball saved out of bounds by Thompson. And with the loose ball is Postville. I almost thought that ball hit the back of the scoreboard.
That hit the back of the backboard, so that should have been a reset, but we'll play on.
In the lane, Everett back to Thompson. Establishes position, uses that left hand. He is strong with it, and North Fayette Valley the early lead of 8-5.
Yeah, starting to, get that ball inside of what they want to do with that height advantage.
And here is Martinez, drives in, double pump layup, it's up and in, and Martinez quickly answers, getting into the lane, a step on his defender. They're back within one. Quickly is, again, Schaefer. Schaefer to Oconus. The ball kicked by Navarro. Will kick it near sideline out of bounds. First substitutions for North Fayette Valley. Thompson checks out along with Everett. Into the game is Cole Mosier. And also into the ball game is Braden Keeker. Couple of girl scores to pass along. Keyhigh leads MFL Marmac at the half, 24-20. And Southwind leads Central at the half, 16-11. We'll continue to keep you up to date with the early show tonight. Mosier, left side, baseline to Keeker. Nice pass to White, swings it right side. Oconus, right wing for three. Just leaves it long, but Mosier keeps the possession alive. Drives in, he's stripped on the way up. Getting his hands in there was Ortiz. Loose ball picked up by Brock. Back ahead of the pack, Navarro to Brock. Brock, left sideline area, matched up with Oconus. That's sophomore versus senior there. Driving into the lane is Ortiz. Knocked away there. Schaefer, quick hands. Knocked it away into the hands of Keeker. Tiger Hawks back into the offensive end with Oconus. 2:45 left in the opening act. White, deep right corner, in the lane to Keeker. Keeker back right side to White. He's going to take a three, and it's long. Grazed the side of the backboard there on the left side. Back into the offensive end, it is Navarro ahead of the pack and was going to pass it to Martinez, whereas Navarro had a chance to take it up right side himself, but the ball deflected out of bounds. Pirates take it off the right side of the basket.
Yeah, just trying to lead that break and wanted to give a nice bounce pass, right idea, but went off the leg of a Tiger Hawk, so they're going to reset on the right side.
Martinez maybe deferring to the senior there. Martinez, the senior rather. Navarro deferring to the senior. Left side offensively, it is Martinez. Deep three left side. That shot off the right side of the rim. Keeker fights for the rebound underneath, and it's, fighting with number 13 down below, and Dalen Knutson, who also checked in to this ball game, and it will stay down here with the Pirates.
Yeah, they're going to reset again, take it on the right side once more.
Yeah, and Knutson just checked in, by the way, for Russell. So Brock has it, deep right corner, drives baseline, cut off there. Good help defense by Mosier. The ball slapped out of bounds by Mosier. They'll take it off the right side of the basket. Meanwhile, Russell out for just a second, and he'll check in, and Knutson checks out for the Pirates.
Must have had something. Coach Deering there wanted to coach him up on something, get him back into the system.
Right side of the basket, Brock inbounds to Navarro. Back over to Martinez. Martinez, free throw line, swings it left side to Ortiz. Ortiz drives in the lane, takes it into a lot of trouble and bailed out by contact. Three Tiger Hawks converge as Ortiz, the smallest player on the court, took it to the rack aggressively, getting downhill, but the foul is committed there on North Fayette Valley, and it's on Keeker, who came over to help out.
Well, and Alfredo Ortiz is a senior, and he's quick off the dribble there, quick to get that first step, but undersized when he gets inside, so he's got to be there a little quicker, and Tiger Hawks late to rotate over.
Ortiz's free throw, it's off the back of the rim. Again, both these teams struggle shooting-wise. Postville only 30% from the field, 22% from the three-point line, 54% from the free throw line. Tiger Hawks 38% from the field, a little better. Second free throw off the back of the rim. It is no good. Long rebound tracked down by Schaefer. Only shooting 20% from the three-point line, but better from the free throw line at 66%. So back in the offensive end, the Pirates back on defense. Schaefer, step behind the arc, right side for three, leaves it long. Keeker able to go up, get the rebound, back to Okonis. He drives in left side, double pump layup. It is up, it is in, crashes to the floor. Foul, count the basket. And a 10-7 lead for North Fayette Valley.
And a chance for the end one here. Got up there, hung long enough to get that shot off and get it to fall. Okonis going to the free throw line, and he's about a 72% free throw shooter. So that's the guy you want to see shooting free throws.
And Okonis got the ball on the three-point line on the left wing area there, but didn't settle for the three. Saw a lane to the basket and took advantage of it. Free throw by Okonis. It is good. 11-7, the early lead here for North Fayette Valley. And the Tigerhawks again picking them up. Martinez guarded by White. Martinez gets into the lane. Double pump shot. It's a tough shot. Challenged by Mosier, but somehow puts it up on a double pump to the right. They're back within one. Meanwhile, driving in, left side Okonis. Okonis, left side to, again, Schaefer. In the lane to Keeker on the left block. Swings it right side. Okonis did not shoot it. Went into the corner to White. Cross-court pass to Mosier. Mosier loses it. Schaefer now has it. Left corner area. Back over to Mosier. Nice feed down low to Keeker, who's wide open, but the shot blocked there by Ortiz. Ortiz showing some hops there as the Keeker got the ball in good position facing the basket, but it stays down here with North Fayette Valley as the ball goes out of bounds. Okonis, Keeker, and also Mosier all check out. Into the ball game once again is back in there is number 1 there, and Stolka. Also coming into the ball game is number 12 for the first time tonight, Dane Weimer. He is a freshman, and Thompson. They try to go Thompson in the lane. The ball deflected out of there, and the Tigerhawks, however, able to maintain possession. White double teamed on the right block, reverses it left side in the corner. Stolka for three with the shot clock winding down, goes off the back of the iron. It is long. Pirates quickly back into the offensive end. Brock stumbled there. Some contact with him in White, but again, nothing malicious, and that caused Brock to lose his footing, and a travel violation called there on the Pirates.
And number 0, Minicue, back in the game for the Pirates. Russell checks out. Good to see him okay after coming up a little limp on that one.
And again, Minicue plays with that brace on that right knee, so you're always certainly concerned there. They continue the 1-3-1. White, deep corner, left side to Stolka. Stolka back over to Schaefer. Schaefer, left side to Stolka. Stolka over the top of the defense, throws it weak side to White. Nice catch inside the right block, flips it up there, just grazed it over the rim. 4-point lead here for the Tigerhawks. Meanwhile, back ahead of the pack, it is going to be Minicue, drives in, the shot no good. Tigerhawks do not get back defensively, and Schaefer, the other number 0, is called for the foul.
You know, we saw this the other night when they played MFL Marmac. Not afraid to get out and run the court, be a little more up-tempo. I still don't think they want to get this into the 50s and 60s, but not afraid to attack, especially when they have numbers.
And free throw on its way by Minicue. It is good. And by the way, the 4th foul on North Fayette Valley. Checking out will be for North Fayette Valley Schaefer, and Okonis comes back into the ball game as a senior. Okonis, their leading scorer, not going to sit too long in any game. Second free throw being eyed by Minicue, trying to bring him back within 2. Free throw on its way, and it's no good. Thompson able to just easily go up and get that rebound. Tigerhawks can work for 1 if they choose. Shot clock is off. Okonis in the corner to Weimer. Weimer double team, able to go to Okonis. He has the ball knocked away. Navarro picked it up there ahead to Brock. Brock has a layup, drives in left side, leaves it short. It was challenged there by Stolka defensively, but Brock just missed the left-handed layup. Okonis, right side to Weimer. 7 seconds left in the quarter. Okonis left side, step behind the arc for 3. Grazes the front of the rim. It is no good. Ball goes out of bounds on the long rebound and back to Postville with 0.6 seconds left here in what is quarter number 1. So the Pirates will take it inbounds from their backcourt here to look to get it inbounds to get this quarter to come to a close. They get it to Ortiz. He'll take a half-court shot from beyond half-court, but it's well long. Shouldn't have counted anyway, but I think they might have. But either way, the opening quarter comes to an end. 13-10, the early lead for North Fayette Valley.
Edgewood Auto and Towing is an automotive repair shop, tire dealer, and 24/7 towing service. We offer full-service work on all autos and semis. Our highly skilled mechanics provide quality workmanship and will get you back on the road in a timely manner. Check out our current tire rebates by calling 563-928-7333 or stopping into Edgewood Auto and Towing for complete terms and conditions.
Pirate Tiger Hawk Basketball is brought to you in part by Bank First in West Union, helping you save time and money. Member FDIC. Gunderson Palmer Lutheran Hospital and Clinics. Rockwell Appliance and TV, the home of quality service with the lowest price guaranteed in Prairie du Chien, Waukon, Decorah, and Viroqua. Elkader Chiropractic Center, Dr. Jamie Hammersland. Innovative Ag Services in Elkader, Monona, and Waukon. Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa, and Bruins and James Insurance, your Grinnell Mutual agent in Monona. We played 13-10. Good start for North Fayette Valley and for Postville. Close game through one, shooting in the opening quarter.
For the Tiger Hawks, they were 6 for 19, 0 of 8 behind the arc, 6 of 11 otherwise, and 1 for 1 at the free throw line. For the Pirates, they were 4 of 12, 0 of 2 behind the arc, 2 of 6 from the free throw line.
All right, it is again Postville with the basketball. Brock out there along with Martinez, Navarro, Ortiz, and Minique, and it's a turnover as Martinez, and he points to himself, making a bad pass to Ortiz that sailed over the head of Ortiz, just able to get a hand on it, and it goes back there to the Tiger Hawks. So the Tiger Hawks start Okonis, Stolka, White, along with Thompson and Everett. Same starting lineup for both these teams. That's how they started the game. Stolka goes baseline. Ooh, had Everett opening, but the ball goes through his hands, and Everett slaps him together there as he realized he had a chance for an easy catch and an easy layup on the left side.
Yeah, kind of an inside screen there, and the backside was wide open, but not able to catch that ball.
Martinez, now guarded by Everett, by the way, and the Tiger Hawks here doing some trapping as they've switched up defensively. Right side, they try to go to Minique in the corner, loses it out of bounds, and the ball goes back to North Fayette Valley. So the first 2 trips for the Tiger Hawks, turnovers each time.
Yeah, and both these teams should be settled in now. They got to try to figure out how they're going to try to attack this basket, but those turnovers build up in a hurry, and you don't want that at all.
Okonis to White, high post area, left side to Everett, catches in front of the Postville bench. Entry pass to Thompson, inside the left block, shot up, hangs in there, and it's good. Almost looked like he was grabbed by the arm going up. He might have been.
I think he was, yeah.
15-10, and here's Thompson on the other end, stealing the ball, jumped the passing lane on the near sideline. Back offensively, Stolka quickly, but Postville does get back defensively. Okonis, right side towards the baseline to White, reverses it left side to Stolka. Everett on the left block, turns, uses the right hand, played Annie over, no good. White the rebound, spins to the left, no good. Everett the rebound, 4 Pirates around, and Minique strips it away. Tiger Hawks come up empty. Martinez drives in, the shot, runner, it is no good. Ball knocked away by Brock along with White off the left side of the basket. Little ragtag stretch going on there, and it'll stay with the Pirates down here.
Yeah, just a little loosey-goosey with all their passes and where they're looking with it, and the shots are just kind of get thrown up. So somebody needs to settle in here, get their foot squared up, and put this thing in the hoop.
Brock will take it off the left side of the basket for the Pirates. Has to go on top to Martinez, and Martinez goes back right side. Looks like North Fayette Valley here running a 1-2-2. And here's a driving in Minique. It's slapped away by Thompson. Thompson had the steal, but then throws it away. Ortiz drives in and then fouled by Thompson. Ortiz challenging the 6'7 Thompson, fouled on the drive. He'll go to the free throw line for 2. That's fearless.
Well, the senior Ortiz, they're not afraid of anybody. And like I said, quick off the bounce, so he likes to attack. And they're going to give that foul to White. So it's not Thompson's second.
So that's the second time they've been catching a break there.
Yeah, absolutely.
So the free throw by Ortiz, it is good. 15-11 with 6.5 to go in our first half. Another score, girls score. Keyhigh leads MFL Marmac 30-27. That ball game is at the end of the third quarter. And the big school division for the girls in the Upper Iowa Conference is wide open. Keyhigh's on the small school side. Ortiz makes the second free throw, but Turkey Valley running away with the small school side.
Yeah, Turkey Valley doing what they need to do for the small schools for sure.
Full court pressure by Postville, and then a reach-in foul by Ortiz as they try to work it to Everett. So Postville extending things defensively, came out with a 1-3-1, and that was the first time we have seen full court pressure from them.
Yeah, they're going to reset now in their half court, and looks like they're maybe matching up here, going man-to-man, a little trap out of it.
And right side, Okonis into the offensive end. Left side to, again, Stolka. Okonis, right wing area. Postville, by the way, 2-3 zone is what they're playing here. Left side to Everett. High post to Thompson. Tried to feed it to White. And again, Postville getting a hand in there, but they throw the outlet pass away as it's intercepted by Everett. Stolka, 15-footer, banks it well long from the left elbow. Shot no good, and Navarro clears the rebound. Brock into the offensive end. Ortiz, left side, and it goes cross court to Martinez. Martinez, middle of the lane, but knocked away. However, he gets the ball back as the ball was knocked on top. Takes a tough contested shot over Thompson. Good job by Thompson using that length to alter the shot by Martinez, who ended up being long. Backcourt to White. White, right side to Okonis. Okonis, baseline to Thompson. Thompson over with Okonis on the right side. Both these teams, they'll run when they get a chance, but this is what we expected. Kind of a half-court, running the offense the best you can.
Both teams okay running the offense when they have to.
Okonis tries to go in the lane to White, intercepted by Navarro. Steal by the Pirates. Martinez drives in left side, the layup. It is up and in. 15-14. Martinez, along with Okonis, go sliding to the floor. The Pirates knock away the inbounds pass to Stolka. Brock forces a shot, no good. Navarro the rebound, and it's up and in. And just like that, a 4-0 spurt by Postville. They lead by 1.
Yeah, and the turnovers for the Tiger Hawks are starting to add up, which is not their MO.
And driving down the middle of the defense is again Stolka. Shot no good. Thompson the rebound, came down with it, fouled on the way up for the shot. It is no good. He'll go to the free throw line for 2. So the Tiger Hawks not getting to the line very often in this ball game so far. And we have a couple of substitutions waiting at the scores table for North Fayette Valley. And again, Thompson has 2. Left-handed free throw on its way. It is good. And here's our substitutions. Cole Mosier coming into the game for Blake Everett for North Fayette Valley. Meanwhile, Martinez checks out along with Ortiz. That won't be long that Martinez is out. Into the game, back in there is Knutson, and also checking in for the first time tonight is Alan Saracho, who is a junior. Saw him in the starting lineup the other night. Second free throw by Thompson. It is good, and the Tiger Hawks retake the lead at 17-16. Extended 1-2-2. White plays the top of it. By the way, they work at left side. Brock and the pass intercepted by Okonis. Okonis drives in, scores the easy layup. Pirates turning the ball over far more often here in the second quarter. It's a 3-point lead for NFV. Here is Knutson, takes a little runner from the left elbow up and in. Turned, caught the ball at the left elbow, realized he was open, hit the floater, and they're back within 1. 4.5 left in the second quarter.
That was just an awkward-looking shot, but it went in smooth.
Looks like nothing but a sweet-looking stroke from the outside. Okonis comes off a pick right side, baseline to Thompson. Thompson rolls, the tough shot inside the left block, muscled it up, got it to crawl over the rim. Little flow going here. 3-point lead for the Tiger Hawks. Back over on top, Saracho goes to Martinez, drives in, pump fakes the shot, blocked by Thompson, but he's fouled by Thompson on the way down. And it'll be now the second foul on Thompson. Navarro to the free throw line for 2.
And we see Keeker at the check-in table. I guarantee he's coming in for Thompson, who's got those 2 fouls.
And by the way, we mentioned Martinez would not be out long. He is up at the scorer's table ready to check in. Free throw, it is short. They'll just try to give him a spell, much like Okonis. I mean, they're seniors,
they're
right?
Seniors. They're used to it, the conditioning. They need a water break, towel off, right back in there.
Brock, and again, you figure he won't be out of the ball game for too long as he checks out as well. As that's who Martinez came in for. Navarro missed the first free throw, makes the second. He will check out. Russell back in for the Pirates. 2-point ball game at 21-19.
Yeah, good ball game here. Both teams playing hard, trying to do it with the defense, but patient on offense. And here's that full court pressure continuing for the Pirates.
And ahead in the offensive end, Mosier, right side to Okonis. Tried to rifle a pass to Keeker, intercepted by Minikue. So the pressure causing the Tiger Hawks some problems. Right side, Mosier intercepts the pass. He's going to lead the break. Mosier drives in, left-handed layup, it's up and in. Mosier the steal on one end, layup at the other. Back to a 4-point lead for the Tiger Hawks. Here's Keeker intercepting a pass. So turnover parade happening right now. Okonis on top to Mosier. Back over to Okonis. He'll get him into the offense now. And left side to Stolka. 2-3 zone for the Pirates after they fall back. Keeker high post down to White on the left block. Double team. Kicks it right side. Mosier thought about the 3. Drives baseline. Wraparound pass. Okonis deep left corner for 3. Got it. 26-19. Pirates take advantage of the turnover. They lead by 7. 1-2-2 extended defense. Things starting to slide away from the Pirates, and they turn it over again as Martinez tried to rifle it to Minikue. Too hot, too close to handle. Turnover gives it back to the Tiger Hawks. Yeah, Brock and Navarro back in the ball game. Checking out for North Fayette Valley, Saracho, along with Knutson. 3:03 left in the half.
Yeah, I was just going to say, a quick break for both of those guys. They're right back out there. Got to settle things down here. You don't want this to get out of hand as we get to the waning parts of this quarter.
And across the timeline, right side, they work it to Mosier. By the way, 1-3-1 now back for Postville. Keeker on the left block, tried to go left side. The pass deflected by Russell. Here's the Pirates again. Martinez, crossover dribble, drives in, double pump layup. It is up, it is in. Foul, count the basket. And it's now 26-21.
Yeah, just continuing to attack that basket, and Martinez hanging in the air, that double pump, able to finish, and Mosier not able to get there to stop him. You know, everybody likes to jump with the guy shooting. Stay put, get your hands up, maybe take a charge. Nice to see one of those. I don't know if we've seen one in a while.
Yeah, the foul was on Mosier, his first. Martinez, as quick as anybody, getting to the basket in the conference. He has a lightning-quick first step. And it's 26-22 after he completes the three-point play. Mosier in the corner to White. White deep right corner, cross court to Okonis. Okonis drives baseline from the left side. Shot blocked on the way up. He's fouled. It's either on Brock or Russell. They converged. Okonis attacking the basket. He'll go to the free throw line for two.
Yeah, and Okonis is right-handed but loves attacking from that left side and able to finish from either side, really. But that time had little contact, so not able to make the shot. Going to get the free throws.
Free throw by Okonis. It is no good. He'll get another opportunity, the first free throw. Another score to pass along, and I don't know if we'll even get any boys scores tonight, to be honest with you. We started early tonight, which we have no problem with. Stolka checks out. Into the ball game is going to be, again, Schaefer. Meanwhile, South Wind leads Central Girls 28-20 at the end of the third quarter. Free throw by Okonis. It is good. We might get some first quarter scores tonight, maybe.
We'll get some early scores. We won't get finals before we're done.
Not staying out that long tonight. 27-22 ahead of the pack to Brock. It was almost stolen by Keeker. Brock runs into Okonis, falls down out of bounds, and they say he was out of bounds. There was no contact, incidental contact there. It goes back to the Tiger Hawks.
Yeah, they're gonna give the ball here to the Tiger Hawks. They said he was out of bounds there probably before that contact.
White left side to Mosier. Mosier drives baseline, and he's double dribbled the basketball. Carried it. Yeah, either way. For a while,
One of the two.
They took away the carrying call a number of years ago and called it, just traveling, because it's basically what it is. But then they brought the call back, which they should have, because it's carrying. So here across the timeline is Martinez. Tiger Hawks lead by 5. Brock, right wing, baseline to Navarro. In the lane, Minique takes a shot over Mosier. Outstretched hand, shot no good. Pirates have a couple of guys going down low, and they say Mosier actually knocked it out of bounds. Even though it hit Russell out of bounds, the ball was hit on the line by Mosier and right in front of our baseline official. So inbounds to Navarro. He had the best look at it. 2 minutes left in the half. Right side, Martinez in the corner. Martinez brings it back over in the lane, crosses left side to Brock. Brock, baseline, left side cutoff, back out on top here now with, again, left side to Brock. Open left wing for 3, aired it out. Russell the rebound, put back too far along the baseline, it's no good. Navarro the rebound, that's no good. Russell, another rebound, put back, no good, and fouled by Keeker. So the Pirates, despite being undersized, keeping possessions alive.
Yeah, and that's something that we didn't see them do against the Bulldogs last week. And now all of a sudden, crashing boards, getting after it, getting those second chance opportunities, and that's going to keep them in this ball game.
And it will be Russell to the free throw line for 2. Free throw, it is good. Yeah, they're getting to the line. That's a good sign for the Pirates. We saw them against MFL Marmac the other night. We knew they were outsized at every position, but MFL Marmac pretty athletic too.
Yeah, they were, and Postville hung with them a little bit, able to run with them a little bit, but just didn't have the firepower to keep up with their shooting.
All right, White, by the way, checked out of the ball game. Thompson comes back in, and again, the second free throw no good, so it remains a 4-point lead. And Okonis, left side to, again, Schaefer. Schaefer goes baseline. By the way, Weimer and Schaefer also came in. Mosier drives baseline, a little one-handed runner. Left side, no good, then commits the foul coming over the back. That'll be the 5th foul on the Tiger Hawks. Mosier, again, stepping into a bigger role this year for North Fayette Valley, but has really felt more comfortable now coming off the bench, kind of his normal role he's played the last couple of years.
Coming off the bench, and, he struggled a little bit from the outside, which typically he's a good three-point shooter, but he's looked to attack a little bit, put the ball on the bounce, maybe go to the rack, shoot that little 10-footer. So he's tried some different things, and I think senior season is going, better for him now.
Yeah, commits there the second foul, but that puts, again, Minique to the free throw line for the Pirates. Free throw on its way there, and it is no good. He'll get another opportunity. Pirates so far in this ball game from the free throw line tonight as Mosier checks out and Everett comes into the ball game here for the Tiger Hawks with Mosier with those 2 fouls. We'll get you that total in just a second. Minikue gets another free throw here. Pirates have been to the line quite a few times. Free throw, it is good, and they're back within 27-24, but it's really keeping them in this ball game right now.
Yeah, they've made 8 free throws tonight, so they're keeping themselves close.
Left side, Weimer, the pass deflected into the backcourt. Martinez beats everybody, then drives in and a rake across the arms by Oconus, who was not going to give up the layup. But again, an easy pass to Telegraph that time, and a good read by Martinez. He'll go to the free throw line for 2. And a chance to bring the Pirates back within 1. So again, 27-24 is our score. And Martinez getting back to the free throw line once again.
Yeah, Xander Martinez, leading scorer, one of their top rebounders, and shoots a really good percentage from the free throw line. He's about an 88% free throw shooter coming off of that injury, so you wonder, if that ankle's still bothering him a little bit.
He missed 3 free throws coming into this ball game and just missed number 4 right there, or at least the recent stats. Second free throw, it is good. So it's rarely that he's going to go 0 for 2 from the free throw line. So 27-25, Pirates back within 2. And Weimer, right side, the pass deflected, and Minikue getting the arms up there. And again, the Tiger Hawks just struggling now with the change of defenses for the Pirates.
Well, and give kudos to Coach Deering about mixing up that defense. They played a little man, little 2-3, a little 1-3-1, and they choose different times to switch depending on personnel. But right now, forcing the Tiger Hawks a long ways away from the hoop.
Stolka, by the way, checked in for Weimer. So right side with the basketball, Oconus. Oconus looks baseline to Stolka, overshot him. Another turnover by North Fayette Valley in what has been a turnover-plagued second quarter.
Well, they're at 13, 10 in this quarter alone. The Pirates at 11. They also have 10 in this quarter, so it's been a little more messy in the second quarter.
Yeah, that's kind of a good way to describe it. So again, Tiger Hawks continuing, half court, 1-2-2. Right side, Martinez steps out of bounds in front of the North Fayette Valley bench. There was a double team coming with Oconus and as well as Schaefer. And Martinez just ran out of real estate. Schaefer, by the way, checks out. White back into the game for the Tiger Hawks.
And he had this look like he was going to try to dribble himself through that double team and just stepped out of bounds right in front of the Tiger Hawk bench.
50 seconds left in the half. And again, middle of the lane, it is middle of the court rather. White, right side to Everett. Everett reverses it left side to Oconus. Oconus, left side to White, reverses it right side. Nothing doing there, so they have to go at the high post with Thompson. He drives in, but stripped on the way in. Loose ball ahead to Navarro. Navarro drives in, takes 2 long steps, and scores the layup. We're tied at 27 with 27 seconds left in the half.
Yeah, Tiger Hawks can play for 1, but they're going to look for the first good shot that they can get here.
Thompson, left side to Oconus. 15 seconds to go now here in the half. They will certainly work for 1. And it is again Oconus. Back right side to Stolka. In the corner to Everett. 8 seconds to go here in the half. Oconus in the corner to White. White back to Oconus. 3 seconds to go. Oconus covered. The ball stripped out of there, and they do not get a shot off. Oconus heaved it, but after the half comes to an end, Postville did not let it get a shot off, and we've got a good one going here in West Union. Postville and North Fayette Valley tied at 27. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
Edgewood Auto and Towing is an automotive repair shop, tire dealer, and 24/7 towing service. We offer full service work on all autos and semis. Our highly skilled mechanics provide quality workmanship and will get you back on the road in a timely manner. Check out our current tire rebates by calling 563-928-7333 or stopping into Edgewood Auto and Towing for complete terms and conditions.
Epic Wear. Get personalized clothing for your school, your team, family, friends, business, or any event. Epic Wear has a huge range of customizable apparel, trophies, and awards. They offer free design help or design your own apparel at getepicwear.com, and you can even set up a free website for your fundraiser. Epic Wear, walk on. Call 563-568-2301 to place your order today.
Experience high-speed fiber internet through Neat's fiber optic network with speeds now available up to 1 gig in and around Monona, Luena, St. Olaf, Farmersburg, and Postville. Don't forget, you no longer need to carry a phone line when you subscribe to internet in one of Neat's Freedom plans. For more information on how to upgrade your services and the best pricing, visit NEITEL.com or call today 877-638-2122. NEAT, connecting you now.
Are high bank fees draining your wallet? It's time for a change.
At People's State Bank, they believe in low fees that put you first.
Tired of being charged for using your debit card, sneaky paper statement fees, or monthly maintenance fees?
With People's State Bank's People's Checking Account, those fees are a thing of the past.
Worried about ATM fees?
At People's State Bank, they reimburse you for up to 3 ATM fees per month. They work hard to keep your money where it belongs, in your pocket.
Make the switch to People's State Bank today. Visit a branch near you or peoplesfinancial.com. Member FDIC.
Scooters Coffee in Manchester offers a variety of coffees, smoothies, blenders, and breakfast food products served all day long. Scooters Coffee offers fast and friendly service, too. In a hurry? Use the Scooters Coffee app to order, pay, and earn rewards. Simply stop at the drive-thru window and pick up your order. Scooters Coffee is open Monday through Saturday, 5:30 a.m. till 8 p.m. and Sunday, 6 a.m. till 8 p.m. We look forward to seeing you at Scooters Coffee in Manchester.
Pirate Tiger Hawk Basketball is brought to you in part by Postville Veterinary Clinic, Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic. Check out career opportunities at guttenberghospital.org. Rivals Inc. Custom Gear, Screen Printing, Embroidery, and online shopping at rivalsinc.com. Furniture Showcase and All Wine, Lighting Showroom, Flooring, Furniture, and Window Treatments. Bacon Concrete in Postville. Car Auto Group online at karautogroup.com. And Fisk Farm and Home in Monona, Cresco, and Decorah. So again, our score, it is tied at 27. North Fayette Valley led 13-10 at the end of one. Postville outscoring them 17-14 in our second quarter. And again, our score, we're tied at 27. We turn things over to Coach Aaron Hammond. Let's go through the individual totals. Let's start with the visiting Postville Pirates.
Pirates in the first half led by Xander Martinez with 12 points, Cedric Navarro with 8 points, Minikue with 2 points, Ortiz with 2 points, Russell with 1, Knutson with 2, so 27 points. They shot 38% in that first half, 0 of 3 behind the arc, 9 of 21 otherwise, that's 43%, 9 of 17 from the free throw line, that's 53%. A lot of points left out there, and only 12 turnovers.
They shoot free throws 53%. They're right on line with that. Also, of course, they shoot 30% from the field. Better night tonight there for them from the field. All right, totals for North Fayette Valley.
North Fayette Valley, they're led by Oconus with 11 points, Thompson with 10, White has 4, and Mosher has 2, so there's their 27. They were 1 of 9 behind the arc, only 11%, but 10 of 20 otherwise for an even 50%. So they shot 38% overall, same percentage as the Pirates, but then they were 4 of 5 from the free throw line, so shooting a better percentage, but just not getting to the line enough. And they had 14 turnovers, 11 of those in that second quarter, which is just not characteristic of the Tiger Hawks.
And Postville has turned the ball over quite a bit in this ballgame, too.
Yeah, not characteristic of them either. So both these teams in that second quarter, it started out really strong. 3 for the Tiger Hawks, 1 for the Pirates. One's at 12, one's at 14. So that second quarter was just messy.
Yes, 15 turnovers is what both those teams average, and we're nearly there at the half. By the way, North Fayette Valley shoots 38% from the field, and that's what they're shooting in the first half at 38%. Couple of scores, a girls' final, Keyhigh defeating MFL Marmac tonight, 43-38, the final score there. South Wind girls lead Central in the fourth quarter 28-20, and Edco has defeated East Buchanan tonight by a final score of 65-34. We'll take a break. We'll have second half action here at the break, tied at 27.
Northern Country Co-op and Viafield are now Nexus Cooperative, your full-service ag partner supplying all your agronomy, energy, feed, grain, and lumber needs. Our highly knowledgeable and experienced team utilizes the latest technology in feed manufacturing, agronomy services, precision ag, plant and animal nutrition, energy products, and grain marketing to keep our customers ahead of the rest. Stop in today at any of our 26 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota, or visit us online at nexus.coop.
This is Dr. Jessica Wilkie, along with Dr. Foey, Dr. Bruner, and our staff here at Family Dentistry Associates of Monona. We are honored to sponsor winter sports and activities for the area schools. We're here to help keep those smiles healthy by providing all areas of general dentistry for children and adults, including same-day crowns, Invisalign, dentures, and implants. We thank our patients for their loyalty for the last 40 years and welcome new patients to join our dental family. Call us at 563-539-4651.
Stronger, farther, faster. It all starts with good nutrition. Clayton County Farm Bureau is proud of our livestock farmers who provide high-quality protein needed to fuel our young athletes. The ultimate pre- and post-game fuel-up can be found in meat and dairy foods grown right here. Meat and dairy are natural sources of essential vitamins that support health, energy, and performance. We know our student athletes are the real deal, and Iowa's livestock farmers are committed to helping them reach their goals. To learn more, visit realfarmers.realfood.realmeat.com.
When I started out in the car business, my dad gave me some good advice. Hi, it's Forrest Brown with the Browns family of dealerships. What my dad told me is when you sell someone their first car, you need a good sales department. But if you expect to sell them their second, third, and fourth car, you better have a great service department. Visit any one of the Browns family of dealerships in Guttenberg, Elkader, West Branch, or Victory Ford in Dyersville and find out why Browns is your hometown dealer, no matter where your hometown may be.
At Freedom Bank, we're proud to cheer on the hometown athletes who give it their all. You'll see us in the stands, on the sidelines, and throughout our communities, supporting the players, coaches, and families who make Northeast Iowa a great place to call home. Whether it's on the field or in your financial life, we're here to help you reach your goals. Visit us in Elkader, Monona, Postville, or Waukon and experience the difference of a 100% employee-owned community bank. Freedom Bank, we empower success.
Pirate Tiger Hawk Basketball is brought to you in part by the Lowena Savings Bank, member FDIC, Clayton County Recycling in Monona, Culligan Water Conditioning in Elkader, Myers Auto Service in Monona, TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont, and by Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door. At the half, we're tied at 27 with North Fayette Valley and Postville here. We'll get to the second half in just a bit. We mentioned our girls' scores. Hopefully we get some boys' scores to pass along in this ball game tonight. But we're tied at 27. I'm joined once again by Coach Aaron Hamann. And Coach, first off here, turnover-wise, both teams need to take care of the basketball better this second half.
They do, and I think the Tiger Hawks just need to expect the Postville's going to mix up their defenses. You just need to pull the ball out, reset, figure out what you want to do. And I think for the Pirates, so helter-skelter on the offensive end, they just need to slow down once in a while, maybe work for a good shot, but they're just attacking the basket, and it's been working for them so far.
All right, so meanwhile, North Fayette Valley, again, tied at 27 here. The good news is, I think both these teams, again, this is what we expected. I mean, we expected a game to be competitive. It wasn't going to be necessarily pretty at times, but the good news is there hasn't been any of those offensive lulls for the most part. You know, that 8-minute stretch, something like that, where you don't score.
The Tiger Hawks were prone to that earlier in the season, and it's gotten better, and you hope that they don't take a quarter off offensively because this is a good ball game, and you're looking at two teams. North Fayette Valley sitting 2-7 in the conference. Postville's looking for that first conference victory, so both of them have some things to play for here in the second half.
And North Fayette Valley, they're on the bottom side of the big school division. Postville's on the bottom side in the small school division. Meanwhile, we'll see Postville again on Tuesday night as Postville is at Central. Again, that's just one game. Chalk Talk net around 6:30 or so. Game time at 7. I don't know. Somewhere around there. We'll kind of see.
Always hard to judge when you have partial JV games or full JV games, and you never know how those are going to go.
So, again, that will be coming up on Friday night for you here on KCTN FM 100. And then Postville goes to West Central and at Key High. So this is an interesting stretch for them coming up. Meanwhile, for North Fayette Valley, they've got nothing but the big school divisions yet to play with
New Hampton
and at South Wynn, which will be a challenge. And then they take on a non-conference game in Alburnett at Upper Iowa. Tiger Hawks basketball to start the second half. Stolka, White, Thompson, Everett, and Oconus. Oconus gets into the lane, jump stops, baseline to Thompson. Thompson kicks it in the corner, Everett, but quickly closed down by the Pirates. Back to Thompson, shot from the left block, leaves it short. Thompson the rebound, put back, it's up and in. You expect the Tiger Hawks to really look to Thompson on that low block more.
Well, and if they double him, Kendrick White is right there in the post with him.
And losing the basketball is Martinez in the offensive end. They turn it over. White's in the offensive end. Spins, gets to the front of the basket, lays it up and in. White's with a nice drive, and the Pirates here down by 4 early in this third quarter. Martinez, Brock, Ortiz, Navarro, and Minique out there for the Pirates. So our second half just underway. Brock left side to Minique. Minique baseball pass, right side, they go on top to Brock. Brock back right side. Martinez step behind the arc for three. Aired it out long. It'll go on a bounce. Everett not going to try to go get it. An air ball shot on that. It goes back there to the Tiger Hawks.
Yeah, interesting set that time. The Tiger Hawks came out in a 1-2-2 to help them match up a little better on those outside shooters.
Yeah, Tiger Hawks went to that in the second quarter, and it seemed to kind of help them a little bit on forcing some turnovers. Meanwhile, right side, they get it to White in the lane. Shot no good. They threw it over top of the 1-3-1. And White's on the inside block on the right side. Caught it, went up for the shot, fouled. And the Tiger Hawks, I believe the message was, again, we're going to get the ball down low here for a while.
Well, you know, they've got the height advantage. We talked about that the other night with the Bulldogs against Postville. They had the height advantage and didn't always take advantage of it. You know, Coach Cranberry's like, let's get it inside and see what happens.
Free throw, it is good. Of course, the Bulldogs, three-pointers, that falls right into their offense.
Absolutely, but, you know, you've got height here, and you've got guards that can get them the ball, so get the ball to Kendrick White and Hayden Thompson.
White's second free throw, it is good, so a good start to the second half, and the Pirates want a timeout. 6-point lead now for North Fayette Valley. Let's take this break. The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union are proud sponsors of high school sports. We are committed to bringing our patients the highest level of total eye care with detailed one-on-one attention. Our offices offer the newest technology and equipment with a professional team of experienced staff that is committed to you. Call us today for your next total eye care appointment. The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union supports all of our local athletes taking the field or court this season. Postville using their first timeout as North Fayette Valley has started this second half on a 6-0 run. And that is actually the biggest lead for either team in this ballgame right now.
Yeah, just a quick flurry of scoring there and everything inside or the free throw line. And here comes some full court pressure by the Tiger Hawks.
Extending that 1-2-2. Navarro inbounds to Martinez. They look to trap, by the way. Martinez right side to Minikue. Minikue gets it into the offensive end to Ortiz. So a good job by the Pirates there getting into the offensive end. In the lane, Navarro takes the shot from the left block, banked it long, but Brock able to get the rebound, saves it back over right side to Martinez. Martinez right side for three. Thompson slaps it away as he came out from the right block and used those long 6-7 arms. Tiger Hawks pick up the loose basketball. Everett, deep left corner, baseline to Thompson. Gets to the left side, shot blocked out of bounds by Minikue. Minikue, despite giving up some size, able to get over there defensively and cause the block. And that's not easy with the 6'7" Thompson.
That isn't, and Thompson trying to use his body to shield him, but brought it down a little low that time.
Inbounds to Thompson, middle of the lane, loses the handle on the pass. It's saved out of bounds by Ortiz, back to Navarro. Good help, their hustle there by the Pirates. 2 minutes into our third quarter, Navarro gets into the lane, right side to Ortiz. Brock has it, right side, fires up the three, got it. Brock, who had 21 in that loss to Clayton Ridge, hits a three-pointer. Pirates back within 3 right now.
Yeah, Brock usually only gives you 6 points a game, but it's nice when he can help contribute and draw some attention.
O'Conis, deep left corner. Everett try to bounce it in the lane to Thompson, and it's slapped out of bounds by the Pirates. And the Tiger Hawks will take it off the left side of the basket. And they'll run that 1-2-2 set with 2 players at the elbow, 2 players at the block. They look to pick from right to left. And back out on top to Everett. Everett, baseline to Stolka, deep left corner, fires up the 3, aired it out long. It is no good. And Ortiz quickly ahead to Navarro. Navarro drives in 2 long steps and scores the layup from the left. Took it up strong with the right hand. Pirates quickly back within 1.
He uses those long legs to make him so deceptive.
White's left side to Stolka. In the lane, tried to go to Thompson, deflected by Martinez. Pirates turn him over. Navarro loses the basketball, though. It's picked up by Thompson. Everett open, left side, fires up the 3, banks it well long, but O'Conis, his putback from the right side, bounced in and out, no good. Thompson tips out the rebound, back out on top to White. And the Tiger Hawks maintain possession as O'Conis had that ball hang on the rim a couple of times. Back over White, right side. In the lane, left side actually to Stolka. They go down low to Everett, flips it up with the right hand from the left block. It is short. White the rebound. First put back, no good. Stayed right with it. Got the rebound off the right. And the Tiger Hawks had, 4 opportunities there?
Yeah, they had 5 opportunities if you count the one that goes in, so plenty of options.
35-32, 3-point lead for the Tiger Hawks. Navarro, right side, Minikue, deep right corner for 3, got it. Pirates, who struggle mightily from the 3-point line, They've had a couple of threes and they're back within 3.
Yeah, shooting about 22% and hitting a few more than that tonight.
White drives baseline, pass over to Stolka, left wing for 3, circled in and out. It is no good, touched every part of the rim. Brock clears things for the Pirates. Ahead of the pack to Navarro, but the Tigerhawks get back. Navarro on the left block, back over to Ortiz. Ortiz left side for 3. Shot rims out off the front of the rim. Had a good look. Thompson clears things for the Tigerhawks halfway through the third quarter. Okonis, right side to White. White, deep right side for 3. Got it from the right corner. 38-35 is our score. Back to a 3-point lead.
Jeez, lots of scoring in this quarter. Both teams firing at will.
Okonis in the defensive end as he plays the bottom of that zone defense. Right side, they're playing their 1-3-1 now. In the corner, Minikue goes into the lane to Navarro, takes the shot. Thompson, good straight-up defense. The ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay down here with the Pirates. Okonis judging whether or not he should go after that.
Good straight-up defense that time by both those young men.
Knutson in for the Pirates as Ortiz checks out. White also checking out of the ballgame. Stolka along with Thompson for North Fayette Valley. Keeker, Mosier, and also Schaefer all into the game for the Tigerhawks. Right side, they go on top to Brock. Brock to Martinez. Martinez on the right side in the corner. Nothing, so he's going to work it back to Brock. Brock, right side off the elbow, takes a 15-footer, gets the shot off there, but leaves it short, goes out of bounds off the hands of Navarro. The ball will go back there to the Tigerhawks. 38-35, NFV in the lead.
Yeah, still a competitive ball game here. Postville kind of weathered that stretch where North Fayette Valley was scoring, but got to get another defensive stop.
Offensively, Mosier in the corner, baseline in and out of the hands of Keeker. The ball by North Fayette Valley, but a double dribble by Minikue, trying to get a hold of that basketball. Wanted to get down the court, but what happened is never got good control of it. So the Pirates get a turnover and then turn it over themselves back to the Tigerhawks.
Yeah, they're going to have to reset here and run a 1-4 set this time, a 4 flat.
Cole Mosier takes it off the left side, goes back out on top, and gets it inbounds to Schaefer. Right side, Everett, right side for 3 off the back of the rim. Nice box out by Martinez. Mosier came over the top there as Martinez able to actually box out using good position there. That's the first whistle on the Tigerhawks here in the second. Postville's only committed 1. Better played third quarter right now.
Yeah, but that's going to be the third on Mosier, so he's got to be careful out there with those 3 fouls. Play a little cleaner knowing, hey, I was boxed out. That's not going to be able to get to that ball.
Inside 3 minutes left here in the half. Left side Knutson, nice save in front of the Postville bench. Martinez drives in, kicks it right side to Brock, but a low pass took away a shot opportunity. Martinez left side, step behind the arc for 3 off the front of the rim is no good. Rebound deflected out of there, picked up by Navarro, who just tried to flip it to Brock, and he does. Brock back to Navarro. Navarro to Brock. Right side for 3. Got it. Brock off the right side. Pirates heating up. We're tied at 38.
A big shot there by Brock after a little helter-skelter, able to knock it down.
Offensively, Everett in the lane to Keeker. Keeker uses that size, flips it up with the left hand, but it's off the back of the rim. Had a strong move to the middle of the lane. Pirates back offensively. Martinez stops. Right side for 3. Front of the rim. Rolls through. It is good. Back-to-back threes by the Pirates. Their first lead of the second half at 41-38.
And here's a steal by Navarro.
And
just
a
stepped
layup.
in it.
And now a timeout taken by North Fayette Valley. This is a quick 8-0 spurt by the Pirates. Navarro finishes off the steal. 43-38. Pirates in the lead. Timeout, Tigerhawks.
This is Chris Holbert, General Manager of Hall Roberts Son Incorporated in Postville. We would like to wish the area student athletes both a safe and successful sports season. We have been a community-based company since 1864, servicing and supporting the area ag industry with products necessary for daily success. We look forward to continuing to serve and support both the ag industry and high school athletes in our surrounding communities. Thank you and good luck from the families at Hall Roberts Son.
Hey sports fans, take a time out to call Garms Financial Services for all your insurance needs. Whether you need auto, home, farm, health, crop, or business insurance, Garms Financial Services and Grinnell Mutual has you covered. You'll receive quality protection, expert advice, and local friendly service. Owner Brian Bugenhagen, along with his staff, look forward to serving all your insurance needs. Call them today for a free competitive quote. Garms Financial Services, located in Elkader and now also in Monona, your trusted choice agency. So 43-38, Postville suddenly in the lead. We have 2 minutes left here and 3 seconds in our third quarter. Tigerhawks take a full timeout, and Postville again shooting 22% from the three-point line for the season, but they are having a great third quarter right now shooting the basketball.
Yeah, 4 for 8, shooting 50% here in this quarter alone.
And again, out of that trap on the 1-3-1, right side to Everett. Everett in the lane to Thompson. Thompson tried to feed it back, and a lot of traffic to Weimer. The ball is lost on the court. Weimer down there, actually it's White, 22, just trying to get away from everybody, but they call a jump ball, and the Tiger Hawks turn it over. It'll go to the Pirates on the possession rule. So good effort there by those two fighting for the ball. And actually, it will stay down here, with North Fayette Valley. Stolka comes in, and it will be Schaefer checking out.
And I know they pointed to the Pirates, but they must have corrected themselves and said, nope, we're going to stay right here.
And inbounds, they get it in the corner to Everett. Everett high post area with White. White left side to Oconus. Oconus for three, left wing, circled in and out, no good. Rebound tipped out of there by White, tracked down by Thompson. Tiger Hawks maintain possession, and Stolka tried to go in the lane. The pass intercepted there by, again, Brock. Brock in the offensive end, loses it, picked up by Martinez. Martinez now guarded by Oconus. Turns, takes a tough contested 10-footer. The shot is short. The ball hits the line on the baseline, and it goes back to the Tiger Hawks.
Well, and I'm looking at the clock, and it's still pointing to Postville. That never changed. So I wonder if that possession was mixed up, but they're playing on here, and both teams got to find some offense.
And Oconus on top to White. White right side to Stolka. Stolka and a foul there by Knutson, just the second whistle of this quarter. Ortiz coming into the ball game for the Pirates, and I believe Knutson will be checking out here. And it will be Stolka taking it out of bounds near side in front of the North Fayette Valley bench. So there's the substitution. Tiger Hawks in the midst of one of those droughts that's happened a little too often.
Well, it hasn't been a full quarter, but it's been a few minutes here, and they got to try to reestablish that inside.
And remember, they scored the first 6 points to start this second half. Right side, White's deep right corner, reverses it left side to Oconus. Oconus drives baseline, layup hanging in the air, no good, but fouled on the way in. Oconus, and you love to see that, the aggressiveness of Oconus, not settling for the jump shot, getting to the rack. He'll go to the free throw line for two.
Yeah, he loves to attack and likes to get there. He hangs in the air a lot like Martinez, and this time not able to get the shot to fall. He'll go to the free throw line.
Foul on Minicue, by the way, just his first. Free throw by Oconus. It is good. And the Tiger Hawks back within 4. Knutson quickly back into the ball game. Martinez is out, and again, I think this would be for the final 55 seconds. Martinez was out due to a concussion, so was on a little bit of a minutes restriction on Tuesday night, but able to go more minutes tonight, which is positive. Second free throw good. They're back within 3. And right side to Brock. So the Pirates try to weather the final minute of this third quarter. Brock on top, and a reach-in foul committed by Everett. And that's the second foul committed by the Tiger Hawks. Everett kind of didn't know what he did there exactly, but I think reaching in is a pretty simple call to make there. Pirates get it back, about a 10-second differential between game clock and also score clock.
Yeah, it seems like a strange place to put that foul because, you're running down on time here. He's 50 feet away from the basket.
Navarro off the top of the key. He wants to go one-on-one, gets to the rack, but it's blocked by Thompson. Loose ball, though, picked up by White, and White is fouled with 3 Pirates down there on the reach-in. So that means possession stays down here on what is now the 4th foul on Postville. No correction there. The foul is committed on the Pirates is what they ruled there.
Yeah, they're going to give that to number 14.
And that is actually number 13.
I think 13.
And that's Knutson.
Knutson, that's his second.
Yep, he just picked up 2 fouls here this quarter. Oconus to Stolka. Stolka right side to White. Left side to Oconus. Oconus has a lane to the basket. Drives in. Body falling to the floor as he was leaning in or over. Actually shot it, looked like over his shoulder. It's no good, but he's fouled and goes to the free throw line for 2. Foul on Brock, his 3rd.
Yeah, his 3rd. And we saw Oconus do this earlier in the season. He was good at attacking the basket, getting to the rack, and finishing those. And Postville's coming in and making him earn him, hitting him hard when he's trying to go there.
Free throw by Oconus. It is good. Tiger Hawks back within 2. Again, they built a 6-point lead in this quarter, and then Postville had that run to go up by 5 points themselves. That's the largest lead for either team. By the way, Martinez not out for the final minute of the third quarter.
He's
back into the game for Knutson.
Right back in there.
Splash of water, kind of like NASCAR. Give him a splash, head right back out there. Free throw by Oconus. It is good. The Tiger Hawks back within 1. Pirates can work for 1 if they choose, as we're down to 20 seconds. Martinez to Ortiz. Ortiz hands it back out on top to Minicue. 15 seconds to go. Minicue backs it up and hands it now to Martinez. 10 seconds to go. And left side Martinez to Ortiz. Ortiz at the right elbow, gets in the lane, takes a contested shot and bailed out by contact. Ortiz, and I think it's a gift to say 5'6", goes to the free throw line for 2.
I don't know if he's got that much in him, but he's not afraid to go inside, take that ball up, and get to the line.
We've seen him challenge inside a couple of times and did so with 4.4 seconds left here in our third quarter. Free throw there. It's off the back of the rim. It is no good. He'll have another opportunity. Pirates not getting to the line as much here in this third quarter.
First time.
Yep, and they will try to make it a 2-point lead here at 44-42. So the free throw being eyed by Ortiz. Free throw on its way there, off the front of the rim, missed it. Thompson gets the rebound to Okonis. They got a chance. Okonis from 30 feet away, left side, and short. About 27-foot distance. And that's how the third quarter comes to an end. We were tied at the half. Pirates lead by 1 as we go to the fourth at 43-42.
Top Gun Customs knows you can fill the deer tag well out of season. If you've tagged that prize buck, pull up to the stoplight at Top Gun in Garnavillo. That's it. Bob and his technicians have been repairing vehicles for over 45 years. We write the estimates, take the photos, and deal with the insurance company for you to ensure your vehicle is repaired quickly and, most importantly, safely. We also have free loaners or rental vehicles. Call Bob or Nancy at Top Gun to schedule your repair today. 563-964-9899.
Pirate Tiger Hawk Basketball is brought to you in part by Farmers Savings Bank of Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, Elgin, and Wadena. Member FDIC. LTI & Sons Water Conditioning, your Connecticut dealer in Postville. Meyer Collision and Service Center in Gothenburg and Elkader. Dean Family Chiropractic in Claremont. Ground Logs and Lumber in Elkader. Timber is a crop, harvest wisely. St. Olaf Ag Sales and Service. T&K Cahoon, your Napa dealer in Monona. And Nick's Excavating and Kane Construction in Farmersburg. We go to the fourth. 43-42 is our score, and it is again Postville's basketball. They lead by 1. What was our shooting in the third quarter?
Pirates were 6 of 15, 4 of 8 behind the arc, 0 of 2 from the free throw line, only 3 turnovers for the Tiger Hawks. They were 4 of 16, 1 of 7 behind the arc, 6 of 6 from the free throw line, but 6 more turnovers.
And Brock starts the second half along with Martinez, Ortiz, Minicue, and Navarro. Pirates, by the way, now facing a North Fayette Valley team playing man-to-man. And Minicue tries to dribble the basketball, lost his footing, and the ball goes into the hands of White. White, Okonis, Thompson, Everett, and Stolka to start the fourth quarter. And against Postville's 1-3-1. White, deep right corner, drives baseline, gets strong to the rack, floats it up on the drive in, and the Tiger Hawks retake the lead early in the fourth at 44-43.
Okonis and White have had beautiful second halves, really kind of leading the way for the Tiger Hawks.
And offensively, right side, Brock takes the shot off the back of the rim. It is no good. Rebound pulled down there by Stolka. Sideline to White in the offensive end. Tries to drive baseline, spins, uses the right hand, floats it up short, but gets his own rebound. It's up and in. Attacking the 1-3-1 against the baseline. White has scored the first couple of baskets here in the fourth. Tiger Hawks lead by 3.
Now that's where they're going to find those openings. If you can get to the baseline, you're going to be able to get to the rim.
Navarro hands it back out on top. Nope, he's going to bring it into the middle of the lane. Drives, jump stops. The shot, it is too strong. Tried to take it over Thompson, muscled it up too high. And here's the Tiger Hawks back in the offensive end. Left side to Thompson on the left block. Misses the layup, but they wave it off anyway. It's an offensive foul. Drawing the charge was Brock on the bottom there on the left block, and the ball goes back there to the Pirates.
You can see that developing, and the defender wasn't going to be able to challenge because the taller Thompson was right there, and Thompson turned, stepped right into him, took him out. That's going to be his third.
All right, so again, it is substitution with Navarro checking out for Postville. Thompson does check out as Keeker comes into the ball game.
And Russell is in for the Pirates.
Yep, and it is again going to be Postville's basketball after the defensive stop. Martinez across the timeline offensively, guarded by Okonis. And Martinez goes underneath baseline to Ortiz. Ortiz will bring it back out on top as the Tiger Hawks have scored the last 8 points of this ball game. Right side, Martinez gets to the basket. Takes a little floater right side outside the lane. It is no good. Rebound. Okonis dives for it on the floor, and a timeout taken by Coach Cranbeer to save possession. Okonis had nowhere to go, but the timeout keeps it with NFE. They lead 46-43. Let's take this break.
Choose skilled care to recover from your surgery or illness. Grace Bullman of Eitzen did, and she states, "When I came into the hospital following surgery in La Crosse, the first thing I noticed was it seems like family. Valley. The whole unit was welcoming, kind, caring, and glad I was there. I felt peaceful, and with their help I knew that I would get back home again, which I did just 2 weeks later. The entire staff was encouraging and always gave the extra mile. Wherever you are, remember to ask for skilled care.
Exceptional caring people, Veterans Memorial.
North Fayette Valley leads 46-43. Another girls' final. South Wind has defeated Central 41-33. And in the second half, New Hampton leads Clayton Ridge 69-34 in the fourth quarter of that ball game. So we expect to get a final. All of our girls' finals tonight. Meanwhile, 6:14 to go in our fourth quarter, and the Tigerhawks with the basketball after they save possession. White drives baseline, wraparound pass to Okonis, back over to Stolka. And the Pirates here doing some trapping out of their 1-3-1. Everett in the deep left corner, and on the block to, once again, Keeker goes right side for three. Open there is Stolka. Got it. This is an 11-0 run by the Tigerhawks. They lead 49-43.
Yeah, they were down 5 and have put a little run of their own to go back up 6 here, and they've been doing it with the offense right now.
Brock, right side, hands it over to Martinez. Pirates desperately need a basket. Martinez spins, right block, takes a fadeaway 10-footer off the side of the rim, grazed the left side of the rim. It was long. White gets the rebound. You get a feeling if there's a score here, the Pirates will have to take a timeout.
They probably should if there was.
White, left side offensively. Okonis back over in the corner. White open, deep right corner for three. It's no good. Everett Skies gets the rebound. Okonis left wing for three off the flat back part of the rim. White gets the rebound, put back no good, but he is fouled. And White will go to the free throw line there for two. And the Tigerhawks keeping possession alive.
We talked about the first half. Postville did a great job crashing the boards, both ends of the court, getting those second chance opportunities in the offensive end. This second half, North Fayette Valley had done a better job of boxing out and giving them a one and done.
Free throw by White. It is good, 50-43. So again, it is a run here by North Fayette Valley that stretches back to 12-0 now.
Yeah, they've scored 12 in a row, and another chance here to put it one more higher.
Knutson checks out, as does Ortiz. Free throw, Russell, by the way, came back into the game. Free throw, no good. Everett, the rebound, saves it back to White, and the Tigerhawks keep possession. Back over left side with the basketball in the corner. Everett, deep left corner for three. Got it. This is a 15-0 run for North Fayette Valley. Suddenly up by 10 inside 5 minutes to go.
Yeah, we talked about their droughts, but this is the other end. This is something they've been looking for.
And right side is Brock in the offensive end. Pirates trying to play through this. Brock drives baseline, stepped out of bounds on the baseline, and here comes that timeout for North Fayette Valley. 4:41 to go in the fourth. Tigerhawks suddenly up 53-43. Let's take this break.
Inspiring changes to a happier, healthier you is what we do at Clayton Drug. We are committed to helping you achieve the highest quality of life possible. We are a full-service pharmacy offering services such as med packing to your home or mail delivery and online prescription refill. We also offer a cash pricing program on name brand and generic prescriptions. Call 563-245-2530 to find out more. Clayton Drug, connecting the communities of Elkader, Strawberry Point, and Sumner to serve us all in between.
Pirate Tigerhawk Basketball is brought to you in part by Bank First in West Union, helping you save time and money. Member FDIC. Gunderson Palmer Lutheran Hospital and Clinics. Rockaway Appliance and TV, the home of quality service with the lowest price guaranteed in Prairie du Chien, Waukon, Decorah, and Viroqua. Elkader Chiropractic Center, Dr. Jamie Hammersland. Innovative Ag Services in Elkader, Monona, and Waukon. Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa, and Bruins and James Insurance, your Grinnell Mutual agent in Monona. So it's a timeout taken by Postville. Is 53-43 our score. North Fayette Valley went under a bit of a drought in the third quarter, not scoring. The Pirates have not scored here in the first nearly 3.5 minutes of our fourth quarter. They've been outscored 11-0 here in the fourth quarter as the Tigerhawks lead by double digits now. Backcourt area, it is once again Stolka. They extend the 1-3-1. Stolka has the ball and knocked right back to him. Okonis on the right side, back over to Stolka. Stolka swings it right side, the ball deflected into the hands of Okonis. In the corner to White, who tiptoes the near sideline and stays in bounds. White, left side to Stolka, open left side for three, got it! The Tiger Hawks burning the nets. This is an 18-0 run, and it's 56-43 midway through the fourth. Oconus picks the pocket of Martinez, then Brock runs into him. Those two both bump heads. Both are down on the court, and that is a concern for both these teams now.
Yeah, both those guys are just going to keep them on the ground and check them over, but you want to make sure there's no concussions or symptoms of the concussions here, and give them a good looking over.
Yeah, and the place, of course, getting quiet as you kind of hold your breath. Good hustle by both those kids. Brock just trying to go in there. And Brock, by the way, being looked at immediately. Oconus and Brock both up, so that's great. They'll have to check out of this ball game there. But this is what's nice about West Union here. We've got medical staff on hand to quickly get out there, and they'll look to make sure here that whether or not these guys can return.
Well, and it's ironic because they're the sponsors for tonight's Cancer Night. They've got their names on the shirts. They had a place set up when we walked in.
Gunderson Lutheran Palmer Hospital here.
Yeah, and so they're right on the spot, and we appreciate having them here.
So, again, it will now be North Fayette Valley's basketball after the foul called, and it's a hustle foul. And left side in the offensive end is North Fayette Valley. And that is Schaefer, left corner. Everett for three, got another one. Everett back-to-back threes. This is a 21-0 run by North Fayette Valley. They're pulling away by 16 here in the fourth.
Also has not had an answer on the offensive end.
And back right side, they go in the lane, a reach-in foul committed by the Tiger Hawks. So North Fayette Valley, the most points they had scored in a quarter in this ball game was 15. Here in this now fourth quarter with 3:50 to go, they've already put up 17 on the board here, unanswered in the fourth quarter.
They haven't had an answer back for them, so it's pretty impressive what they've been able to do.
All right, Schaefer checks out, by the way. Everett back into the ball game. Foul was on White, his third. Both teams with 2 fouls.
Oconus is back in the ball game.
And left side in the offensive end to Navarro. Navarro back out on top. And left side, it is again Martinez. Martinez stops at the free throw line, back over to Brock. Left side to Navarro. Navarro tried to feed it back over to, again, Martinez, and Oconus dives in there, diving for it as well as Martinez, and now in the offensive end, Oconus gets hit by the foot of Martinez. Incidental, it appeared, and it is a foul called there on Postville, and a man scrambled for the ball there.
Well, a lot of hustle going on out there, and then, competitors, they get frustrated because they feel like they maybe were wronged, but good hustle on both ends.
And right side in the offensive end, it is Oconus. Oconus, and they work it back left wing area now. Oconus in the corner to Everett. Oh, he thought about it. Thompson on the left block, backs his way down. It's up and in. What a clinic here in this fourth quarter. It's 61-43. And here's Martinez, deep left side for three. Shot no good. Navarro gets the rebound. His putback blocked. It's swatted out of there by, again, the size of Thompson. Oconus with the loose basketball back into the offensive end. Everett's back out on top. They work it to Oconus. Tiger Hawks playing with a ton of confidence here in the fourth. White cut off along the baseline. Back over to Oconus. And again, you can work some clock here. Leading as you do. Down low in the lane. Ooh, driving in with Stolka. Tried to feed it inside the right block there, but a pass. White says it's on his fault. It's pointed to himself, but that was a tough pass to try to catch. Ball goes back to the Pirates on the turnover.
Obviously, they don't have to be as urgent with the ball. If you're the Pirates, you got to find ways to score, and you got to go quickly here.
This game for Postville is almost a carbon copy of the Clayton Ridge game. Martinez takes a tough 15-footer. Right side, it was contested by Oconus. Thompson gets the rebound. The lid continues on the basket for the Pirates here in the fourth quarter. Oconus back right side against the 1-3-1. White in the corner. White left side to Everett. Baseline, they go to Schaefer. Deep left corner for three. It's actually that time hitting the shot. Stolka from the deep left corner.
He's got 3 of them.
64-43 now our score. So a 21-point lead. And Martinez backs his way down, loses it. Navarro picks it up. Fadeaway 8-foot shot off the back of the rim. It is no good. And every loose ball getting picked up by the Pirates as Everett got the rebound. He wears glasses out there without a strap. That's taking a chance. And he catches his glasses. They stop play so we can put him back on.
Yeah, they stopped play for him to reset that. And we've got a sub here. Looks like Ortiz is going to come back in for Canuckson.
1:53 left in the fourth quarter. This is astonishing what's taking place here. The final score will not indicate what this ball game was.
Yeah, this was a good ball game, and that fourth quarter, Postal Pirates just went cold.
White's left side, the pass to Oconus. He tried to go from right corner to left wing. It's deflected out of there, slapped out of bounds by the Pirates. Only 1:45 left here in the fourth. Postville led 43-38 after it was Martinez scoring a basket to put them up by 5 after a steal. Right side to Stolka. Stolka throws it over top. Thompson on the right block. Shot no good, but fouled from behind. It was blocked there by Ortiz. That's the 4th foul on the Pirates. Thompson to the free throw line for 2.
Well, and we've seen Thompson, he has no problem shooting 3, working outside, but he has really been a force inside. He's been, very conscious about getting to the post and working that post play against the shorter Postville team.
Free throw, it is no good. Again, this is a 26-0 run for the Tigerhawks, stretching back to the time they trailed 43-38. Free throw by Thompson, it is good. 65-43 now our score. Make it 27-0. And we're down to 90 seconds left in the 4th. Right side, Martinez. Martinez, it's not been easy going with being guarded by, again, Oconus. Back over right side, baseline. Ortiz drives in, throws it back to Navarro, and they'll bring it back out on top here. Right side, Ortiz, deep 3, blocked there by Everett. Rebound slapped out of there by White. They get it ahead to Everett. Everett's left-handed layup from the right side. It's up and in. Actually, right-handed layup from the left side. Either way, it's a 24-point runaway train here in the 4th. Back is, again, driving Ortiz. Blocked there by Thompson, but a foul called on Thompson. Thompson saw the smaller Ortiz coming at him there, and he was looking to swing that one through the wall, I think.
Well, and he got him with the body first. The block was probably clean, but you can't body him on the way there and then block it. You got to let him go and just tip that away.
So the Pirates have not scored in 7 minutes of this 4th quarter. They will try to score their first point of the quarter. And Ortiz heads to the free throw line. It is short. It has been a 4th quarter struggle for Postville. Substitutions, and I never thought we'd be able to kind of clear the benches here, but Everett, Thompson, Oconus, and Stolka all check out. Schaefer, Weimer, Keeker, Mosier, and White stays on the court. So they've played 9 tonight, and that's where they continue. Ortiz's second free throw, it is good. Stops the bleeding at 67-44. So again, it ended up being all told a 29-0 run. And left side, it is again Mosier in the corner to Weimer. Weimer tried to go on top, intercepted by Navarro. 50 seconds to go. Navarro back over to Martinez. Martinez throws it up the left hand, trying to get some contact. It did not happen. Then knocked out of bounds by Mosier underneath the basket. Martinez checks up from the floor, as does Schaefer, who was trying to draw a charge or block. They let him play through it. Ball stays here with the Pirates off the left side of the basket. Still without a field goal in this 4th quarter, by the way. Inbounds to Navarro. Navarro back over left corner area. It is again Martinez. Nice pass over to Navarro. Back right side to Russell. There's their first basket with 38 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And it's 67-46. White's left elbow. Nice pass to Keeker. Wide open from the right block. Uses that strong left hand up and in. 69-46. They put up 27 in this 4th quarter. Martinez deep left side for 3. Step behind the arc. Got it from the left side. It's a 20-point game, but it's too little too late. White's across the timeline offensively with 10 seconds to go. Martinez knocks it away, tries to dive for it along with White's. It's knocked out of bounds by the Pirates. Postville continuing to play hard, but it will go to North Fayette Valley with 7.6 seconds left in our 4th quarter.
Yeah, that was an impressive 4th quarter, and right now Tigerhawks just need to take care of the basketball.
Inside to Weimer, center court there, and Weimer's actually going to, they almost thought it was thrown away. Weimer caught the ball, almost falling into the backcourt, tried to save it back to that time Schaefer, but the ball goes out of bounds, and our official says, let's give it back to North Fayette Valley, and I don't think it makes a difference. We only got 7 seconds left. Clock is going to wind down. Weimer's going to hold the basketball in the backcourt, and the game comes to an end. What a dominant finish for North Fayette Valley. A 29-0 run to close the 3rd and start the 4th. And the Tigerhawks win going away over Postville by a final score of 69-49. The Tigerhawks improved to 5-8, 3-7 in the conference. On the big school side, Postville drops to 1-14, 0-10 on the small school side of the conference. We'll take a break. When we return, coaching interviews, your post-game show is coming up. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
Inspiring changes to a happier, healthier you is what we do at Clayton Drug. We are committed to helping you achieve the highest quality of life possible. We are a full-service pharmacy offering services such as med packing to your home or mail delivery and online prescription refill. We also offer a cash pricing program on name brand and generic prescriptions. Call 563-245-2530 to find out more. Clayton Drug, connecting the communities of Elkader, Strawberry Point, and Sumner to serve us all in between.
Being good at life means getting your finances in order so you can focus on the moments that matter most. With over 175 years of experience, New York Life Insurance Company offers insurance and financial solutions you can benefit from while you're, well, living. For trusted guidance, contact your local agents, Andrew Reimer or Troy Springer with your Vision Financial Group, proudly located and serving the beautiful Guttenberg community. Call Andy or Troy at 563-252-2471. Start planning today for peace of mind tomorrow. Your Vision Financial Group is not owned or operated by New York Life.
Hi, this is Cody from Torkelson Motors in Elgin and Waukon. At Torkelson Motors, we believe that student involvement in activities is a great way to help grow our communities, and we are proud to help sponsor this game for your enjoyment. We've been serving Northeast Iowa since 1926 and appreciate the business that our customers have given us and the support they provide to our area schools and communities. So the next time you are in need of a new or used vehicle or a repair, stop into Torkelson Motors. We've been selling cars the old-fashioned way with a friendly smile and a handshake right here next door in Elgin and Waukon.
Combine strong winds with icy conditions and you have a winter storm recipe for downed power lines and outages. Get prepared now. Put together a kit to help keep everyone safe and warm during a winter storm emergency. Have extra blankets handy and stock up on water, flashlights, non-perishable food, essential medicines, and more. Your electric cooperative cares about keeping you safe. That's the power of human connections. Alameda Clayton Electric Cooperative, your touchstone energy cooperative.
When making up a to-do list, don't forget to include servicing your car at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Your car should have the best care, and Edie's will make sure of it. Stop in or call 964-2186 to make an appointment. Tires worn out? Well, Edie's can replace them. Need a tow? Call Edie's at 964-2186. Kay, Lynn, and Todd invite you to stop by and fill your car's tank with fuel at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Edie's open 7 a.m. Mondays through Saturdays.
Alpine Communications believes connected communities become thriving communities. We are the local telephone company that became a 21st century communications provider. Alpine provides internet, television, cellular security, and telephone too. We promise personal, timely, reliable service from people who live here. When you choose us, we all thrive. Connect with Alpine Communications today. Click alpinecom.net or call 563-245-4000.
Pirate Tigerhawk Basketball is brought to you in part by Postville Veterinary Clinic, Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic. Check out career opportunities at guttenberghospital.org. Rivals Inc. Custom Gear, Screen Printing, Embroidery, and online shopping at rivalsinc.com. Furniture Showcase in Allwine, Lighting Showroom, Flooring, Furniture, and Window Treatments. Bacon Concrete in Postville. Car Auto Group online at karautogroup.com. And Fisk Farm and Home in Monona, Cresco, and Decorah. Welcome back to West Union. What a fourth quarter for North Fayette Valley as again they went on a 29-0 run to close the third and start the fourth quarter, and they win by a final score of 69-49. Couple of, at least one boy scored a pass along at the end of the first quarter. MFL Marmac leads Key High 11-10, and actually another one in. Central leads West Central at the end of one, 14-11. If we get a halftime score, we'll certainly pass it along. But we are done with our ball game tonight. We turn things over to Coach Aaron Hammond. Let's go to the totals. First off for the Tigerhawks.
The Tigerhawks were led tonight by Kendrick White. He had 18 points. Next, we've got Jordan O'Conus with 15 and Hayden Thompson with 15. Drew Stolko finishes with 9 points. Blake Everett with 8 points. Cole Mosier with 2 points and Braden Keeker with 2 points. So 69 points for the Tigerhawks. They shot 7 of 23 behind the arc, 30%, 5 of 7 in that fourth quarter alone. 18 of 35 otherwise, that's 51%. So 43% tonight overall shooting for the Tigerhawks. They were 12 of 15 from the free throw line, 80% there. The one mark you can look at, they had 23 turnovers tonight, which is really not characteristic of them, but they shot lights out.
And the big thing is offensively. I mean, everything looks good. When you play offensively like they did, hit shots in the fourth quarter, their best quarter of the season. We turn things over now for the Pirates side.
For the Pirates, they were led by Xander Martinez. He has 18 points. Cedric Navarro with 12 points. We had Zaid Brock with 6. Micah Minicue with 5 points. Alfredo Ortiz with 3 points. Colin Russell with 3 points. And Dalen Knutson with 2. So 49 points for the Pirates. They shot 33% tonight. They were 5 of 14 behind the arc, 36%, 12 of 37 from the field, 32%, and 10 of 21. So left some points out there at the free throw line at 48%. And they had 19 turnovers. So those really built up in that second quarter.
All right, so again, our final score, 69-49. A quick break. We'll be joined by North Fayette Valley basketball coach Matt Cranbeer when our postgame show continues after this.
Strawberry Building Supply offers all your building materials for residential and commercial projects. Whether you're building from the ground up, remodeling your home, or a weekend project, we have the materials you'll need. We are an authorized Milwaukee dealer for all your Milwaukee tools. Strawberry Building Supply also has everything you'll need for your pets and livestock. Stop into Strawberry Building Supply today at 413 West Mission Street, Strawberry Point, or call 563-933-4579.
Pirate Tiger Hawk Basketball is brought to you in part by the Lowena Savings Bank, member FDIC, Clayton County Recycling in Monona, Culligan Water Conditioning in Elkader, Myers Auto Service in Monona, TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont, and by Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door. Welcome back here to West Union. North Fayette Valley victorious by a final score of 69-49. Coach down 43-38. And you take a timeout. All of a sudden, things kind of kick in a little bit.
Yeah, we took a lot of timeouts tonight, but that one, in particular, was just to try to talk about looking diagonal like we've talked all year against 1-3-1. That's kind of been our bugaboo for us a little bit at times, but we know once again we're able to look diagonal and then hit that +1 pass from the wing to the corner, and then we're able to get either drives or we hit some threes too, which helps too late. But, for three quarters, certainly on the ropes there.
All right, obviously the three-point line was huge in that fourth quarter, hitting 5 of 7. And it's something that you guys have just kind of, again, been struggling with, but good to see the shots continue.
We like everybody around here, we shoot as much as we can. And then we just talked a lot about before break. I thought we were hesitating on that. And when we played Clayton Ridge, whenever that was, a week ago, we hesitated from out there. And we just have to shoot it when we're open. And let the chips fall. We have good posts down low. And a night like tonight, we'd hope we could get some offensive rebounds if we did miss. And some guys got some rhythm and they got some confidence, and that makes a world of difference in this game.
All right, Kendrick White, you balanced attack offensively tonight. Kendrick White led you with 18 points, including 14 in the second half.
Yeah, I thought Kendrick just really took over there late on that baseline. We told him we wanted to be aggressive against the 1-3-1, driving it or getting to the block. And I think 2 or 3 possessions, he just took the ball baseline against 2 defenders and either scored over them or got his own rebound and put it in, and then they started to double him, and he kicked it out. So hats off to Kendrick, and I did a great job taking over there in the second half.
Jordan Okonis, 15 points in this game. Hayden Thompson also led 15 as Okonis was aggressive getting to the basket.
Yeah, we tried to second half, try to make a little bit of an adjustment there where we could try and get him in the middle of the lane a little bit, or at least open up that lane. In the first half, we were kind of clogged up, and he's an aggressive kid. He plays hard. That's how he plays every single game, and rarely gets a minute or two off every night. So just a great senior leader for us, and like you said, Hayden did a good job getting the ball around the basket. We'd like them to finish a little better, but there's always something to work on.
First year varsity, right?
Yep.
Drew Stolka, 9 points. Blake Everett with 8 points. All of them coming in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they hit some big threes for us, and those 2 kids are capable of it. Like I said, we had Blake in the starting lineup because Cole tweaked that ankle, and I thought Blake responded, and it was nice to see Drew get some shots to go. He's got a lot of really good looks this year, and we just kept telling him you got to keep hammering away and shooting it. So,
all right, and the big thing is, I think defensively, let's give some props to how you guys really seem to lock down the second half.
Yeah, especially in that fourth quarter. We lost shooters in rotation. We were trying to press them, and Postville did a good job of throwing it out of our double teams and hitting open shots. So we just felt like we couldn't let them stand there and shoot open threes. So we went back to straight man and trying to force them to a weak hand. And I thought the defense was great in the fourth quarter, and our rebounding was better in the fourth quarter too. So.
All right, what's coming up for you guys now here? Done with the small school side, right?
Yeah, we are. Yeah, so we're back on the big school. We'll play New Hampton for the first time this year on Tuesday. And then Friday we have Southwind, and then next Saturday we have Alburnett over at Upper Iowa. So a big week for us.
All right, Coach. We'll catch up with you guys. I know we've got the MFL Marmac game. I think Waukon. We'll see you a couple of times.
Sounds good. Thanks.
Again, North Fayette Valley. You bet. Good luck to you guys. North Fayette Valley basketball coach Matt Cranbeer on his Tiger Hawk program, victorious tonight by a final score of 69-49. Our post-game show will continue. We'll talk with Postville coach Andy Deering when our post-game show continues after this.
Hey, Justin Birdnow here from Birdnow Chevrolet in Monona. I want to take a moment to wish all the local athletes good luck during their game. You have worked incredibly hard, and it shows during each game. Myself and the entire Birdnow Chevrolet of Monona team is wishing you all that you do your best and good luck.
Over the past years, Central State Bank has invested in numerous programs and organizations dedicated to the education and enrichment of young people in our area. Athletics and the arts, vocational education, and youth club activities. Because Central State Bank is more than a bank, we're your neighbors, your relatives, your friends, your business partners. And these kids represent the future of our community. Trust your finances to a bank that invests in you. Central State Bank, member FDIC.
Mom, yeah, put that on my to-do list. There is more and more on my to-do list every day. I can hardly keep up, and I have to make sure everyone is paid. But who has time for the bills?
You know who can help with that?
Who?
Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping. They not only do taxes, but specialize in bookkeeping services as well. Has your to-do list gotten too long? Want help? Give Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping a call at 563-245-2154.
Pirate Tiger Hawk Basketball is brought to you in part by Farmers Savings Bank of Colesburg, Elkport, Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, Elgin, and Wadena. Member FDIC. LTI & Sons Water Conditioning, your Connecticut dealer in Postville. Meyer Collision and Service Center in Guttenberg and Elkader. Dean Family Chiropractic in Claremont. Ground Logs and Lumber in Elkader. Timber is a crop, harvest wisely. St. Olaf Ag Sales and Service. T&K Cahoon, your Napa dealer in Monona. And Nick's Excavating and Kane Construction in Farmersburg. Again, our final score, North Fayette Valley victorious 69-49. We're joined by Postville boys basketball coach Andy Deering. Coach, we'll talk about that drought, but first off, the first 3 quarters of this ball game, I think you feel really great about how your team played.
Yes, absolutely. We had a big, long talk yesterday. Actually, we didn't. Actually, most of our practice was a lot of talking, and I think it actually settled into them, which is good to see. But honestly, I'm pretty proud of them for those first 3 quarters, and we're still talking in that locker room about that fourth, and that's something that haunted us. Clayton Ridge game, now this game. We got to find a way, and we're looking to our subs is the biggest thing. Is our guys coming off the bench, and their expectations. You don't know when somebody's going to get hurt. Zaid got hurt, hit in the mouth, and then foul trouble for Fredo and all that. I'm like, we expect everything out of them that come off the bench that we do for those 5 that start the game.
Sure.
So that's something we're still talking about in the locker room. And I'm super proud of their 3 quarters, but I'd really like to see them put 4 quarters together and have them witness that work and that effort that they do to do that, I guess.
All right, now obviously the fourth quarter, it ended up being a 29-0 run from the end of the third through about the minute mark of the fourth quarter.
Oof. Yeah, I didn't know it was that bad. But, yeah.
And I know you took some timeouts during that, plus we had the end of the quarter.
I did, yep. And that's something, like I said, we talked about, and we just need other kids to step up, and it's like we settle for not attacking the rim anymore. We settle for outside shots instead of, like I said, taking it in the lane. We're not passing, cutting, transition points. Like I said this morning, our speed is what we need to do. And the first 3 quarters, that's exactly what we did, is push it up the floor, move it around, and get to the rim. So for us not to do that in the fourth it sucks, but we're still growing. We're still learning. A lot of those kids don't have a ton of experience. Obviously having Alexander backs is big. But,
yeah. And let's start talking about Alexander. Had 18 points for you there. Cedric Navarro with 12 points. Good to see you.
Yes, it is. And that's what we kind of expect. And honestly, I think he could do more. I don't think he necessarily sees that he can do more. But we've been coaching him that you're an athlete. Like, you can do basically whatever you want in the lane if you want to. Yes, you're going to have your mistakes. You're going to have that, but he can do anything. He's an athlete. So.
And again, I know you're mostly guard-oriented. If you're going to give up size much of the night, but your defense pretty good for a long stretch of the game.
Yep. We worked into a 1-3-1 tonight. That's something that we've been kind of holding, I guess, in our back pocket, and kind of went over this week a little bit more so that the guys kind of really understood it. But I really am happy with how those guys play this defense and how they took it in, I guess, and that's important to me, and that's another tool in our bag.
All right, Central coming up Tuesday night. Another small school side team, but one of the better teams in the small school side.
It is, yes, and we're looking forward to playing them. Obviously for us, it's something that we want to go after, big time. Tonight was one we thought obviously we could win. We gave it our best effort, I guess. But as far as Central, I'm looking forward to it for sure.
All right, Coach. We'll talk to you before that game on Tuesday night.
Yep.
Good luck to you guys.
Yep, thank you.
You betcha. Postville basketball coach Andy Turing talking things over about his Pirate team. Again, they drop what ends up being a 69-49 decision. Again, the boys' scores we have. MFL Marmac and Keyhigh are tied at the half at 27. Central leads South win at the end of one, 14-11. Girls' finals tonight. Keyhigh beat MFL Marmac 43-38. That big school side of the conference, again, is wide open. That's going to be fun to follow down the stretch. Southwind beat a game Central team tonight, 41-38. New Hampton over Clayton Ridge, 69-37. Edco beat East Buchanan, 65-34. Those are the girls' finals tonight. This was a 43-42 lead for Postville at the end of the third quarter. North Fayette Valley scored the final 4 points of the third quarter and then scored the first 25 points of the fourth quarter. And they win 69-49. I don't know if I've ever seen a run of that magnitude.
It was like a switch went off for the boys, and they just hit threes. They attacked on the baseline. They locked down defensively. I think Postville was one and done almost the whole fourth quarter. They just didn't get second chance opportunities. North Fayette Valley hit free throws. They just did a lot of good things offensively, and you could kind of hear it in Coach Cranberry's voice. We know we're capable of doing that. We just haven't stepped up to do it enough this year, and hopefully this is a spark for them. And I think if you're the Pirates, you look at those first three quarters and go, wow, we played great.
Yeah.
We played lights out. We had a lead. We were up by 5, and we struggled in that fourth quarter to find offense, but you can compete with some of these schools, and that record is really deceiving for them because they play hard and they do a lot of good things out there.
All right, and again for North Fayette Valley, the fourth quarter, they had a little bit of a lull in the third quarter, but that fourth quarter, again taking shots with confidence there, and the defense really stepped up there. And North Fayette Valley here has had a really good week, now 5-8, and they look to continue that against New Hampton coming up on the 20th. We'll see Postville and Central on Tuesday night. Meanwhile, we actually have a doubleheader Monday night here on KCTN. It is Clayton Ridge at Edco playing for the Turkey River Cup, and that will be on Monday night with the Chalk Talk at around 5:10. Varsity game time at 5:30. The boys game to follow here on KCTN FM 100. Live video streamed on KCTN.com as well. Coach, we'll see you Monday night.
Yeah, we'll get a chance to see Lily Brisky. She got 1,000 points last night and had another bunch of points tonight, so we'll see her in the girls' game. Cups up for grabs for both teams on the Turkey River Cup.
Yep, so we look forward to that matchup coming up on Monday night. And then Tuesday, Postville Central in Elkader. Chalk Talk net around 6:30. Game time close to 7 o'clock, somewhere around there on KCTN FM 100. Live video streamed on KCTN.com. For Coach Aaron Hammond, I'm Dan Behrens. My thanks to Ethan Murray for running our camera show here once again at North Fayette Valley. Also thanks to Caitlin Mussman for running our studio show. For a complete recap of tonight's ball game, highlights, scores, and more, go to KCTN.com and click on the Sports tab. This has been a presentation of KCTN FM 100 Sports.
Northern Country Co-op and Viafield are now Nexus Cooperative, your full-service ag partner supplying all your agronomy, energy, feed, grain, and lumber needs. Our highly knowledgeable and experienced team utilizes the latest technology in feed manufacturing, agronomy services, precision ag, plant and animal nutrition, energy products, and grain marketing to keep our customers ahead of the rest. Stop in today at any of our 26 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota, or visit us online at nexus.coop.